Good morning to you and you and you and you and you and me. Here we go. 6:00 on your Monday.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Hey,
And a merry president's birthday, because all the presidents, they have the same birthday.
they do.
Yes.
Of course they do. Yeah, so we just celebrate them all.
Mhm.
Just one birthday party.
That's how it works. We have one gigantic birthday party.
You know when you have a lot of kids and you say, okay, well, I don't want to just pay for so many birthday parties. Let's just pick a day and we celebrate everyone's birthday in that one day.
Yeah. My children are very close in birthdays. March 31st,
yeah.
April 5th. It's the same week.
But you haven't done the joint.
Once.
How
I
did that
managed
go
to
over?
trick them, convince them one time to do it, the co-birthday party, and it was great.
Oh, it was. That's good.
Oh,
That's good to
yeah.
know.
It's so convenient. You
Yeah.
can bang it all out at one time.
all their friends in one gathering.
You got one venue,
Yep.
that sort of thing.
And I think parents are happier about that. They're like, we don't have to go to 2 birthday parties.
Exactly, because I do have some friends who have kids of both same, ages of both of my kids, so they end up having to commit to 2 weekends in a row of dealing with my kids and their birthday parties. So yes, I thought it was glorious.
Oh, good.
The dang kids won't let me do it again.
I was going to say, because they're thinking, I have to split my party with my brother.
I want my own party this year.
Ah.
You gonna pay for your own party this year? What do you have?
So what are you going to do? You going to split it up?
I don't know.
Isabella's getting older. I know, and she's really going to fight against that because, my little brother's friends are going to be running around.
I know. All those snotty little booger eater boys doing stuff. I almost think my daughter is going to be 9 this year.
Yeah.
9 this year. And maybe, does she really need some sort of goofy kid venue type place anymore?
I'll say no. I mean, Ava, she's going to be 10. I know. It's like, and she has, I know, she's like, what the heck? But she likes to have little sleepovers now, get your nails done, just like a few friends.
I know. I think that's where this is going. Is my
Yeah.
daughter's going to want one of those sleepovers.
Yeah.
5, 6, too many children in my house.
That's it.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work for my wife. I tell you what. That's going to
That's
be.
all you, honey.
Crying shame I'm out of town whenever that is. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got to get an apartment.
It'll work out. You have the boys, so you'll take over Lennon's birthday
So
party.
I'm going to have to do
planning.
that. Yeah, he's going to want some sort of bouncing ninja party,
Just
something
let the
like
boys
that.
jump and run.
Yeah, but a bunch of destructive 5 and 6-year-olds, that is definitely where you go to another party venue. But now that the girls, they just want to play musically and hang out together.
That's it.
I don't
That's
need to
it.
pay somebody else to house that.
No, you save some money.
Yeah.
Save some money this year.
I think maybe that'll be the approach this year is fine. We can go somewhere, but it's a co-party. We're doing one outside venue. That's it.
That's all.
And no more. We'll see what's going down. What do you guys got going on? 52353. You can text. How's your weekend? Maybe you got a long weekend right now.
Yeah.
Lucky you. That's cool.
I know the kids are out.
Freddie Mac has a long weekend because he doesn't feel good, so he is out today. Or he doesn't sound good. He told me he feels fine, but he sounds terrible.
He's losing his voice. He has a cough.
He does.
Yeah. Well, he was out on a boat, and I bet you, Fred's not one to, he wants to show off his outfit, so he probably was on a boat without a jacket. And then his throat was getting that wind, that little breeze. And he's
Fred
like,
was in Charleston, South Carolina over the weekend, and there was some sort of boat excursion. You said there was something involving dolphins on Snapchat.
Yeah, on Snapchat, he was out there, and I imagine, Fred doesn't come prepared for the cold.
No, or the water. He's not prepared for the beach and the water and things like that. So maybe he got a little hoarse because he wasn't dressed properly, or he was yelling, "I'm on a boat."
I'm on a boat.
Many times. Or knowing Fred because he's, a black man that can't swim, maybe he was screaming in terror for most of the boat trip. And so now he has screamed himself hoarse.
That could have happened, though.
It definitely could have happened, but we are here. We are ready to rock and roll. Hot list is rolling next.
Jamie Foxx, how did he spend his Valentine's Day? And Jennifer Aniston, we have so many details coming out about her split from her husband. We'll talk about that and more in the Hot List.
Hola, people. Dollar Shine, David, Killwolf, Ashley, Gerard, Drew, Trace, Micah. What up? Micah, you're listed as my first comment of the day, though I did open it late. So, anything's possible in stupid Facebookville. Nina. hopefully everybody had a good weekend. All right. I'll put that there.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, we have not really planned the children's parties at all. Just kind of need to be doing that now.
Yeah.
Coming down to it, if you want to be booking venues on a Saturday and things like that.
Yeah, it's like with Ava's birthday. It's always hard because people have things going on. Because St. Patty's Day is also on a Saturday. It's on Saturday this year, right? Yeah. So
I trip.
Yeah, so people have already planned what they want to do. So I'm thinking about moving her party.
Yeah, Isabella's is going to have to be.
Or just doing, like, just friends.
Because hers is Easter weekend this year. Because Easter's on the 1st.
Yeah.
And her birthday's the 31st. And I don't even know if they're going to be here. I think they might go to their cousin's house. So hers either needs to be the weekend before or the weekend after. The problem is the weekend after is really kind of when my son should have his birthday. So then what the hell are you doing there? I don't know. See what the hell's going on here. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. I just spilled coffee on my pimples. There we go.
Do you have audio?
No, I just have just Jamie and Jennifer Aniston talk.
All right, well, I have Jamie Foxx audio.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Because, I mean, the story is we don't know the story.
Right.
Because, yeah, so I have him walking. That's right, you don't have a sheet today because I didn't print one out. By
Valentine's Day, a lot of folks went out to dinner and they celebrated and all that business. Well, Jamie Foxx, you know he's dating Katie Holmes. They've been together for...
We assume he's dating Katie Holmes. No one has ever confirmed anything. I mean, obviously they're dating.
Yeah, they're together.
But they are super private about it to the point that you don't even ask him about it.
Not.
This is at the NBA All-Star Weekend. One of the ESPN guys asked him about it. He walked right off set.
Did you and Katie Holmes play basketball for Valentine's Day? Like some real loving basketball game?
Gone. Walked out.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Took the headset off.
Are we losing?
Yeah, you don't ask questions about it. And that probably has something to do with a contract from Tom Cruise or something.
I believe it does, actually.
Because Tom Cruise he rules Hollywood. He's that guy. I told you, I did a story about him for TMZ one time, and they shut me down. I'm like, I have no relationship with Tom Cruise.
So odd. You have to assume at some point the story will come out about how much control he really has.
It's very weird and kind of scary.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is no good. They didn't celebrate Valentine's Day together. That's Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux.
I did hear that they saw each other on Valentine's Day, quote, for one last time.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, they split up, and a lot of weird stuff coming up about their relationship, because now a source close to Jennifer is saying that they're not legally married. TMZ did try to search back to 2010. They did go that far back, and they couldn't find any kind of marriage license.
Well, sometimes what happens, if there's people listening who've ever done a destination wedding, there's one that's a great example is, so let's say you go to Jamaica and you have this whole wedding ceremony. You're not legally married from that because you're in Jamaica. That doesn't count here. So you still have to come back, go to the courthouse, have them fill out all the paperwork to be legally married. So I can't remember, what their deal was, but if they did some kind of ceremony, you still have to go sign all the papers.
Yeah, so that makes sense to why they're saying that. And they're the real reason that they broke up, folks are saying that Jennifer Aniston, she loves L.A., And so she had to move to New York, and the paparazzi is crazy. And she was so in love with Justin. She was trying to make it work, and it was just doomed from the beginning.
Yeah.
And they said he's all about himself, and she's not as easygoing as folks think.
Oh, there's no way she is. Anytime somebody comes off as super nice and super easygoing, that's a
lie.
Carefully calculated image to have.
Yeah.
But that's a problem. If someone really wants to live in L.A. and the other person really wants to live in New York, that's it.
Yeah, so it was already complicated. So we'll see what happens.
All done. No word if she has had communication with Brad yet.
Not yet.
But we shall see what's going on. Old school rap battle. We do a freestyle rap battle from time to time on the podcast and YouTube video. And we did one old school themed, and it was lovely. So we'll relive some of the clips here next on your thang. Then the scoopla. It's all about sleep.
Oh, I love sleep.
Yeah, everybody loves sleep. You want more sleep.
Good day
you want
for it.
better sleep. So I'll explain how you can do that next.
Thunder.
Thunder, thunder. Da, da, da.
What's in this? Shoes.
Shoes, glorious shoes. Gucci morning, Peyton. What up? What up? What up?
Tea bags.
Oh, Monica's teabagging over there. Look at that. Oh, snap-a-lappa.
I love some good tea. Some pure leaf tea. Oh, there's my phone. I was like, I lost my phone.
All right. I know. Fred ruined it. I can't do the lightning bolt now that he's not here. So it's a factor bullcrap day. Girardi ruined it. I should have texted Gerard. Should have. I know. Fred didn't give me enough heads up. He didn't text me till 9:30 last night.
He knows that we would have contacted
Gerard. Gerard would have come in here and shown him up in the lightning bolt, I'm sure. Yeah, because Freddie and Gerard, all right, I'll ask Gerard's opinion because Gerard has opinions. So I texted Freddie Mac at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon to get a status update because he had told me that maybe he wasn't going to make it in. I didn't get a text until after 9:30, so I didn't see it until this morning. And in it said, "Oh, I'm just seeing this text." Now, you, Gerard, you watch the live feed enough to know that Freddie Mac is always looking at his mother effing phone all damn morning. So there is no way he didn't see it until 9:30 at night. I don't believe him. Continue with that as we get into this. Das Mornin Thang, Monica Brooks, Zach Jackson, and that is it today.
Yeah. Our Freddie Mac is sick.
He is, or he was screaming for help on a boat. We're not sure.
Yeah, he's on a boat hanging out with the dolphins.
His voice is all jacked up, and really with the way the universe has been as far as germs this year, that's good enough for me. You stay home. I'm okay with that.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah. Yesterday I was out, and there was one woman that she needed the little mask. She was just coughing so hard. Bless her heart. But I'm like, let me just keep my distance. I'm not trying to be rude, but at the same time, I got to be a little rude. I got to stay over here. You stay over there.
Try not to be rude, but get your gross face away from me.
Yeah, but I knew I was not the only one thinking that. But yeah, it is germ season.
Hopefully you're avoiding germ season, or at least you've gotten over germ season, or whatever it is. 52353. You can always text in to the show. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what you did this weekend. Or you can hit us up on the Facebook Live video feed.
Hey.
There's a live chat that goes down in there as well. And sometimes for the Facebook feed, we do extra bonus stuff, and it goes on the podcast later and all that. So we will occasionally do a freestyle rap battle.
I know. Yeah, and it's never great. Our rap skills.
It's great in its entertainment value.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the whole point.
That's right. Yeah, because Fred, he sucks at rapping.
He really does.
His skills, you would think that he would have rhythm and he'll be able to spit some rhymes, but no.
We can freely talk about this because he's not here today. He's awful at rapping.
Yeah.
It's fantastic that he's that awful. But what is so confusing about it is, let's look at some of the facts here. He's black. He loves hip hop.
He does love rap.
I mean, he knows, he listens to a lot of hip hop music. He also is a musician. So I mean, he was a drummer. I mean, he still is a drummer, but he drummed.
Church and stuff.
He drummed it for many, many years. So he should have rhythm. He should have bars because he hears these songs over and over again. It's in his genes.
But what's happening?
You would think. And then when he gets into the raps, they are awful. Awfully entertaining, but he's got no rhythm. He's got no flow. He's got nothing. So we did this last week. You can go back to the podcast and see. Just go to K92morninthang.com. It's all right there. We did old school theme. So we all went with old school Rapper's Delight. Hey, Baduba.
Old school beat.
You draw out a topic out of the hat. Fred got coffee. Here it is. Actually, you know what? Let me put this in stereo before we roll in here because it'll sound better. Play option stereo.
There we go.
Okay, now we go.
Intern Sydney said my eyes look puffy because I haven't had no coffee.
That's not bad to start.
Right,
I mean, again, he's already dancing off the beat, but at least he's somewhere, and then he's just gone. He had one line in his head, and that's all he could do. It's good. I like it. Keep going. I don't got anything else.
I haven't had any today. I can't stop laughing. I haven't had any. Okay, here's what I say. I need some coffee in my body because I'm real hottie. No, I'm not.
No, you're naughty.
No, I can't. I don't got anything.
That was it. And my nephew, Dwayne, yesterday, he was talking about the rap battle. He said, I went back to just watch and listen because of course, you can check out anything. We have all of it.
Yeah, it's on our YouTube channel and everything,
K92,
sure.
Have that app. So he was checking it out. And he said, all I could do was shake my head. That's all I could do.
I know. It's spectacular. Because the rest of us, I mean, we're all right. Monica's lyrical content is always spectacular. I mean,
oh, goodness.
Old school. Hip-hop battle.
Oh, the flu.
Oh, yeah, Monica's rapping about the flu. So that was the topic she pulled.
Oh, it's starting?
Here it comes.
Flu. You know it ain't new. Took that rhyme from Zach. It's a zoo. What? Animal that started the flu. Yes, it's blue. Makes you blue in the face, that is. Oh, if you're blue, that means you're dead, that is.
I mean, anytime you can get the fact that you're dead into a song, I appreciate that.
But I ain't mad as long as I ain't got that flu, Dad. What? Your daddy said, time to go to the hospital, get some meds. What? Yes, that's what I said. Because the flu, it's terrible. It will make you throw up, blow your butt out. What?
Monica loves to get to that line, too. That is a common thread in Monica's freestyle rapping. Is something happening to your butt?
Terrible. Don't call for me. Spray some Lysol. Oh, the flu. It is not new. Stolen rhymes again. Gonna use it twice. Yeah, I said it again. What? Blah, 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 blah. That's what comes out of your mouth when you have the flu. It's just, ooh. New dance for you.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It was something. It was something.
Your lyrics are always on point. They're always wonderful and enjoyable.
It's
and the saddest thing about Fred is later on he'll randomly come up with rhymes and they make total sense. But when he gets in the moment, I mean, homeboy freezes big
they're
time.
Gone. Yeah, it's weird.
So maybe he's home writing lyrics right now.
Getting his
I don't know.
lyrics, get everything ready for this week.
Something like that.
Yeah.
620. Biohack your sleep. So, that sounds very robotic and cool. Like, how do you biohack your sleep? And how do you prepare for one of the worst days of the year? It's coming.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Spring forward.
Oh, yes.
Hate spring forward.
That's right.
Spring stupid forward, where you
Almost
lose
that
that
time.
hour of sleep. It is on the way. So explain on things you can do to help with spring forward.
Okay.
A great one. Just move spring forward to like Friday night. Give an extra day
Yep.
to catch up on the sleep. We wouldn't have this problem. But no, we don't do it that way. So I will try to help you out next. Traffic-wise, we are good on the roads. If you see anything out there, though, you can always text in to the number 52353. Weather showers this morning, then cloudy, high 56. Cloudy tonight, 51. And then warm and awesome tomorrow, high 73.
What?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, tomorrow's a grill day. 40
keep it
now,
there.
K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
If only we can keep it there.
Well, I mean, it's the next week. There's 60s, 70s running through. I mean, it's we didn't end up talking about it at the beginning of the show there, but we were having a discussion over the weekend, my friends and I. They were officially declaring winter over, and I'm not prepared to fully declare it. I think there's one more cold snap coming. I think. I mean, remember how cold it was St. Patrick's Day last year?
It was cold.
Cold.
I remember.
Really cold.
Yeah.
So I think we're still in for one more, but that was my
it was cold that day. Yeah.
really cold. That was the coldest St. Patrick's Day in a long time. Yeah. Trace, you have the flu? That sucks. Yes, Gerard, I do believe he's celebrating President's Day, something like that. But yeah, James Fred's got like a voice thing. He's got a cough, and he said he sounds terrible. So he is out today. Good morning, Alonzo. Oh, you saw Alonzo on Saturday? Alonzo said he saw you on Saturday.
Yes. I like Saturday. I told you Saturday was like a family reunion day, and it was good.
Ursula, good morning. Jeremy, good morning. Junior, hey.
Yeah, Saturday was like family reunion. It was good time.
But you're not related to Alonzo, are you?
Alonzo Ellison, but no.
Not that. Nope, different Alonzo.
Yep.
Okay. You are not cousin Alonzo.
I actually have.
You're just Alonzo.
I have two cousin Alonzos.
That doesn't surprise me. This curling guy looks like he has a Make America Great Again hat on, but it's like this weird red hat. That's an Olympic athlete right there. There you go. That's what we're talking about. He didn't like that.
No, he didn't. How do you even get into curling?
You live... Most of the American curlers live in either North or South Dakota or Minnesota. It's big there. It's big up north because it's cold as shit all the time. And they've kind of got a little thing going on where it's just been, they have facilities and activities and stuff like that. So that would answer your question. My guess is basically, because if you're in those areas, hockey is so huge too. If you don't like hockey, this is really the only other thing to do with your time. Kennedy, too. See, this person they texted, why do we think kids have to have a venue party? I don't think they have to. I just would rather spend $150 to not have it in my house. Right. I don't want to clean up or deal with any of it. Yeah, I want it to be at a bouncy house where they can jump around for 2 hours and then we can go the hell home. I mean, that's what I want.
The place at Towers, Bricks for Kids. Like, that was just something you played and you just leave.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, you're done.
It's worth it. Because you're going to spend that amount of money anyway at your house to get, like, decorations and food and whatever. I mean, maybe not as much, depending on where you go, but still, it's going to be something.
Yeah. But when you can just, like, leave.
And you have to clean at the end. But, yes, you can go, all right, bye. 17-year-old making minimum wage. Have fun cleaning this place. Somebody peed. See ya.
Yeah. It's like, it does make a difference with that.
Yeah, I think Isabella's going to want a sleepover. The challenge of that, like, I think the way my neighbors have done it before, too, is because not every kid can sleep over. So they do where the party is earlier in the day, and then some of the kids come back later for the sleepover.
Oh, okay.
Because, you can't really have more than like 4 kids sleep over. Then you got 5 girls in your house. I mean, that's enough. You don't need more than that. So you got to pick your bestesses of friends. But,
We usually, there was one year we did, it was just like Ava had just 2 friends, like her closest cousins, sleep over. To the nail salon and stuff.
everybody ride a bike like me. Everybody done fly, flew, flee.
Like a candle.
NBC's coverage of the Olympics is so fraudulently bullcrap.
Yeah.
Where, because again, everything is 15 hours ahead there. So a lot of this actually probably is live because it's 7 o'clock at night there tomorrow or today or whatever the hell it is. So this is probably live. But we watched some of the Olympics at the lake house just during the day just to have something on.
Mm-hmm.
So this was in the morning. Nothing was really live yet at the time. They were showing cross-country skiing, which is, it's like watching someone on a treadmill is really what it is for a half hour. So we watched, they had a replay of some women's curling match, and it had already been recorded. It was from like the day before. Then later on that night on one of their live feeds, it said live curling. It was the same match. And they sold it as live. I'm like, this isn't live. This was 2 days ago now. You liars. And bye. Strong Mom shout-outs at 7:15. A strong mama gets a hot stone massage.
Ooh.
And we salute a bunch of different awesome moms. You want to nominate a mother in your life? It could be your mother.
Yeah, could be your grandmother, your auntie, your cousin.
Auntie, wife, neighbor, friend, yourself. Yeah. All of those things are on the table and allowed. K92radio.com to nominate. And then we do it every Monday at 7:15 and then hand out that grand prize as well. Texting in 52353 if you want to let us know what you got going on. Here's somebody on their way to work for the first time in a week due to the flu.
Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Probably 10 pounds lighter, too, so there's that.
Yeah, it's been knocking everyone out. So, yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better and you're back to work.
Another text, we were talking about kids' birthday parties earlier and how I have 2 kids. It's basically the same week. And so you try to convince them to have the same birthday at the same place, so it's all convenient. And this person asked, why do we think kids have to have a venue party? I don't think they have to, but Monica and I agree. Mm-hmm. If you can pay someone $100 to have it somewhere else and then not have to clean at the end.
Yeah, there's something so special about when you can walk away from the mess.
I know.
There is.
Especially if you're dealing with this situation. My son's birthday this year, 6, okay?
Yeah.
So that is 6-year-old boys all running around. It is a 100% guarantee at least one of them pees on something.
Yeah.
It's a guarantee.
Little boys. Yeah.
Little boys, something is going to happen where they either break it or pee on it or break it and then pee on it, whatever it is.
And then you think about your house having a big,
Yeah.
Because I've done the house party before, and there's a lot of cleanup.
Yeah, exactly. So this is, I like to pay so it can be their problem. That's what we're talking about here. Scoopla is next. Biohack your sleep so you can get ready for the stupid spring forward, which is a couple weeks away. I'll explain next on your thing.
The curling just looks so stupid, though. I like watching it.
Shuffleboard. I think it's just good to have on in the background.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good background one right here.
He left his toaster oven.
Mm-hmm.
Katie can't make her toast.
I know. Or tomorrow.
I know.
He comes in later today and picks it up.
Shoot. Log in.
See, if I was Fred and I felt fine today, but I sounded terrible, I'd probably still come in, be like, all right, hey, I'm not going to come in at 6. I'll come in around 8. I'll do a bunch of production, that kind of thing, and then I'll go home. But
I know yeah.
So it makes me wonder if he either feels worse than he says he does, or he just,
take the day.
He was in Charleston all weekend.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering if he was still there.
And it's a long drive home and all that stuff. I get it. I don't know.
At least it's before, the kickoff.
Oh, this time of year. I mean,
yeah.
You need to take a day, take a day. I'm taking Monday off, by the way. Speaking of taking days off.
Okay.
I will not be here on Monday because I have 2 work things to do on Sunday. So I am rewarding myself. I am going down to the NRV to meet with Caitlin.
Okay.
And then I am also meeting with this guy, Richard, who I don't think you've met. He works with Linda.
Okay.
And he is really big into virtual reality and augmented reality. So he's got this whole setup there that he was going to let me play around with. And then he's got a VR camera he's going to let us borrow, so we can use it in here.
Okay, play around with it.
So yeah, so what we would do is it doesn't have the capability to be part of the live broadcast. It just takes up too much bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that. But I can set it up in here, and it'll be a 360 camera, so we can record certain things, put it on YouTube, and people will be allowed to. They can sit there and they can move the camera anywhere they want in here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So, for example, like I'm going to try one day. I'm going to set it up in the chair, looking at that microphone, so it will feel to the person watching it like they are sitting at that microphone, like they're on the show. That kind of thing, and then they can look around and
that'll be
and see what goes down. So we'll put it in a couple different places and just screw around and let people have, mess around with it. Maybe we'll do some sort of bit or something where we can record it. And then people can see the 360 version of it. I'll do like a 360 tour of this, the studio and the building, or maybe take it home and make some dinner with it or something, kind of do a 360 cooking thing in my house. Problem with that thing is you got to sit there and really make sure that everything they can see is all right for them to see.
Oh,
and make sure you don't have something stupid in the room. Always trying to set you up for success as much as possible.
Yeah, we like that.
Can't take you the whole way, and life will sometimes spit on your head, but
we like little tricks and tips.
Exactly. And you try to have the hacks that you need to get started, and we talk about it all the time when we're doing sleep number stuff of a good night's sleep really is that important.
I mean, no one's really getting 8 hours. We talk about that all the time, too, because, I mean, normally you get 4 to 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Well, for me.
True.
So, yeah, you want to make sure it's good.
Well, you want to have quality sleep, so you want things. This is not a mattress commercial.
No, it's not,
but
it feels like it.
Just kind of talking about biohacking your sleep and the interesting phenomenon of, the days where you're so tired and you just want to go back to bed.
Yep.
And then finally, when it's time for you to go to bed, you're awake.
Hate
when that happens? You hate that? Do you know why that happens?
I just figure my brain's just in overdrive.
It's cortisol.
Oh.
Cortisol is a thing in your body, and
gives your stomach fat.
Are you sure? Is that cortisol that does that?
Yeah, like that. It makes you gain weight around the midsection too.
Okay, I'm not sure about that. Maybe you're thinking of something else, or maybe it's this.
Might be wrong.
It doesn't matter. What cortisol is it's a stress hormone. And it signals your bodies to get up and go or whatever. And usually, for the most part, your cortisol, it's high in the morning.
Yeah.
And then it sort of tails off by the end of the day, and that's what makes you tired. However, if you stay up past about 11 o'clock, you get a second boost of cortisol. Sometimes you have that second wind on the weekends where you think at 9 p.m., God, I got to go out tonight. I don't know if I'm going to make it. And then you get to 11 and you think, I'm staying out all night.
Okay.
Cortisol. So what they say is you got to go to bed before the cortisol kicks in.
Oh.
And 11 o'clock does tend to be a sort of blanket time for a lot of people based on normal working patterns and everything. So you got to go to bed before 11. And what these sleep experts say is if you slept 8 hours from 11 to 7 p.m. or you slept 8 hours from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., you would actually feel better on the 10p to 6a. Like all 8 hour windows of time are not created equally.
So just making sure to go to bed, be in bed, be asleep before 11.
Yeah. Because the second wind hour 2 messes with your REM sleep and stuff. So you got to get to bed before that happens.
Okay.
So you take, even if you have the same amount of sleeping time, it
That's
will
not-
feel better.
That's not bad. I mean, because 11, that's pretty. I mean, that's late for most people.
Yes, but that's again for people who get up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
6 a.m. You don't do that.
No.
So you got to dial it back a couple more hours.
I know.
Yeah, Monica says, "Oh, I can go to bed at 11."
I can do
yeah,
11.
That's 4 hours sleep, woman.
Yeah.
Can't be doing that. No.
Yeah.
Speaking of losing sleep, Spring Forward is coming Sunday, March 11th. So Saturday night into Sunday, the weekend before St. Patrick's Day. Why is it not just on a Friday?
I know.
Friday night, give you the whole weekend to readjust.
Or why can't we just, just stay?
Why can't we just not?
just like not even
Exactly.
move the clock?
One
Right.
time, let's do a half hour and call it a day.
It needs to be done.
And then we're done with
Is
this.
it possible? Can we just make that happen?
We can do anything we want.
Can we just,
Monica, this is America.
Well, we can do that, but then we'll be off with the rest of the
You
world.
have to get the entire world to
Yeah.
agree on this,
That's
which is a challenge. Not everybody does daylight savings either. So then there's that. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Just forget it. Just pick one of them and be done with it.
Stop messing around with the clock.
But it's dark in the morning. Don't care. It's always dark in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
For me, at least.
Yeah, it'd be all right.
I'd rather have the sun later in the day.
Oh, I know.
When it sets at 4 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's sad.
Oh, it's sad.
It's sad. It's like, where's the day?
And you know what it's sad for in particular?
What's that?
Instagramming pictures of my dinner because the natural lighting is unavailable and it just really hurts my soul.
That's so true.
God, I can't wait to. That's about the only thing I'm excited for Spring Forward is more natural lighting for my Instagram food porn pictures.
I'm ready for it.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody's ready. They're waiting at K92 Zach on Instagram for more natural light. I totally understand. You're right on that. So
Look at
let's
your
spring
ribeyes.
forward and then stop. Let's not do any more fall back.
One day.
Forget the fall back in.
It'll
We'll
happen.
spring forward this one last time, and that is it. Fact or Bullcrap is rolling next. We have Disney Live tickets on the line, that giant wheel on Wheel of Fortune. Exactly how many of those wheels are there? I'll explain next. Blue. Blue be dooby doo. Yeah, what up, Josh? Hello, Garvis.
Garvis.
Hello, Lindsay. Well, Lindsay, we were discussing, are we calling it on winter? Is winter over? And I say no. I say there's one more week, one more burst.
I'm in now. I can see some stuff.
Hello, Bonnie. That's right. Monica can take over on Fred's computer.
Because my little pad over here, little tablet, is just like so slow moving. I can't do anything.
It's when you factor in the whole.
It's already bad enough with text. So it's like
Well, I was saying the texts are bad anyway on everything. So then when you factor in this little old iPad, it's just one extra step. That's not good enough. Yes, Bonnie, you have a great day too. Great day. Hello, Samantha. Welcome, welcome. What am I looking for here? All right. See the fun delivers.
Jared, like, he almost witnessed a fight at Thunder Valley one year for a birthday party.
Okay.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, between parents, of course.
Well, yes, of course.
You bumped my child. Your child bumped my child.
I don't. Thunder Valley is like, the place is too segmented off for me to feel like. Isabel went to a birthday party there before, so there's that. Like, the children are kind of all over the place. And then I don't find that place to be the cleanest place in the world. There was a very cloudy fish tank there. And when I saw the fish tank, those sad fish, you could barely see through the glass. I'm thinking, eee. I don't know. I don't know. Yo. Eat the hay. Eat the hay. Eat the hay. But no water. Yes, Gerard, you're right. Fred he's trapped in Wakanda. Maybe he's moved to Wakanda. I don't know. He's done here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zach's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zach. Factor Bullcrap's a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a family 4-pack of tickets at Disney Live, Mickey and Minnie's Doorway to Magic at the Berglund Center this Saturday, theberglundcenter.com. We will start with caller 9. Start calling now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We pick 2 contestants and go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap. Baby, lay on down on your blow.
Caller 1, caller 2, caller 3, caller 4.
Yes, Josh. Freddie Mac has a hacking cough and hoarseness. Says he feels otherwise fine, but that's enough for me to say, keep your germ ass home. Thank you.
K92, hello.
I already had that cough. I don't want to catch that thing again either.
Hey, what's your name? Hey, Trip. Make sure your radio's off and that we're not on speaker or Bluetooth, okay? All right, who wants that?
Trip?
K92, hello.
Trips from the Facebook.
Hey, what's your name? Amanda, make sure your radio's off and that we're not on speaker or Bluetooth, okay? All right, who wants that? Hey, we have you as a backup, okay?
Baby, lay on bow to the flying. Everybody sing-a-lang.
We got Trip and Amanda.
Babble devil be, Treble and Amanda, gobble diggle day, bo bo.
This song could be about Trip and Amanda. It'll be.
So did you write also on another piece of paper? Because I'm very confused how you managed to cut yourself off.
I sure did. So
Yeah, Monica cuts herself off right there. I'm thinking, how did this even happen?
I sure did.
Did you photocopy your life? What is going on here?
Yeah.
So fun. All right. Baby, lay on back, gonna fly. Hey, go diddle daddle die. Ever did a see, ever be, devil D. Everybody devil D. Bunch of deviled eggs. Baby, we will, mostly we won't. It'll be. Deedle, deedle, dee. Sing it, baby.
It'll be.
Ride
With me.
Fly
Right.
with me.
It was meant to be. It'll be. It'll be. Or bullcrap.
Fact or bullcrap is true false with a screw in you. Let's meet our contestants. We start with Trip. Good morning, Trip.
Good morning.
Trip, what'd you do this weekend?
I worked night shift in a nursing home all weekend.
Okay, a little bit of working. That's all right.
Making money.
Gotta make that money.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, hang on. You're gonna take on Amanda. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
Amanda, what'd you do this weekend?
I bought 2 new sets of tires.
Okay.
All right.
Very excitingly
Expensive.
expensive. Very expensive. I know. Those are the things you hate spending money on, but you have to.
You gotta do it.
Because you need it. And you're like, oh my God, well, there goes a lot of hundreds of dollars I don't want to think about. Trip, would you like to go first or second in the game today, Trip?
Let's go first.
Okay, first for you. Amanda, you'll go second. Here's the deal. Fact or bullcrap is 3 rounds. I'll give you a statement, and you tell me if it is fact or bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. You're also allowed 1 screw where you force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do this.
Round 1.
Trip, your question in round 1. Fact or bullcrap, Trip. On the TV show Wheel of Fortune, there are 6 backup wheels in case the main wheel breaks down. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Trip.
Fact.
Fact is... Nope.
That means you're wrong.
There is 1 wheel, and that is it.
That's it. So if it breaks down, that's it?
2,400 pounds, that thing. And you know when Wheel of Fortune goes on the road?
Yeah.
So does that wheel. There is 1 wheel.
Wow.
That's it. 1 wheel. So,
that's
Monica, if you ever
risky.
go to one of those wheel things and you break that wheel, it's going to be on you.
Oh, I got to pay for that wheel?
You do have to pay for that wheel, exactly.
sorry,
Amanda,
Pat.
here's your question in round 1. Fact or bullcrap? Amanda, Back to the Future 2 was the first movie to have an official website. Fact, bullcrap, or screw? Amanda.
Fact.
Is.
No.
That
was
means
like
you're
Star
wrong.
Wars or
It's
something.
too early for that one. Back to the Future was still kind of that late 80s, early 90s. It was Stargate from 1994. Stargate.
Different from Star Wars.
Yep, exactly. First one
Okay.
to ever have any kind of website. So.
All right, Trip and Amanda, you're tied, -1.
Round 2.
Trip, your question around 2. Fact or bullcrap, Trip. According to a recent study, paying your bills, paying your own bills even, is the number 1 thing that officially makes you an adult. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Trip?
Fact.
Is.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Got to pay your bill.
Number 2 is do your own laundry. Number 3, doing a budget.
Yep.
Someday I'm going to start doing one of those. Moving out of your parents' house. Yeah. And having insurance. Those are the top 5. Amanda, your question in round 2. Fact or bullcrap, Amanda. Chesty, Tipsy, and Awful were all names considered for the dwarves in Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Fact, bullcrap, or screw? Amanda.
Fact.
Fact is. Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
What?
This
Chesty, Tipsy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they were
Chesty,
setting a bar
Tipsy.
scene.
Let's see. There was Chesty, Tipsy. They also kicked around Jumpy, Dirty, Sleazy, and Awful.
That's a club.
Yeah.
That's a party.
It is a party.
Uh-huh.
I'd hang out with all those dwarves.
Like, yeah.
That's what they need is the, you know what? Because they're always looking for different reboots or sequels or prequels or, legacy stories
could
or
do
things
that.
like that. You need to do the 7 dwarf cousins. So
Yeah,
it's the
Chesty, Tipsy.
Chesty, Tipsy, Jumpy, Dirty, Sleazy, and Awful. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay, and Monica. We'll put Monica in there too.
Like, hey, just hanging out at the bar.
And cousin Monica.
Oh.
There it is. The dwarf cousins. I like that idea.
All right, so I have Trip and Amanda tied 0-0.
You are correct.
Round 3.
Third and final round. Both of you still have the screw in play. You want to make the other one answer your question instead? Trip, here's yours. Fact or bullcrap, Trip. Based on research, the best starting throw to do in the game rock, paper, scissors is scissors. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Trip?
Fact.
Fact is.
Oh, you got to
Now,
get the rock.
That means you're wrong.
Scissors is the worst.
But rock.
No.
Right?
No, paper's the best one
Paper?
to throw.
Oh.
Because people think like you. They throw rock.
Yeah.
And that's why you throw paper. Bam, cover it up. But yes,
Ah.
because everybody throws rocks, scissors get smashed all the time. Okay, Amanda, you get a point on this. You win. You get it wrong. We go to tiebreaker. You can screw Trip if you want. Here we go. Fact or bullcrap, Amanda. Apple computer founder Steve Jobs' first job was at an Arby's. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Amanda?
Fact.
Is.
No.
That means you're wrong.
No, he interned at Hewlett Packard, the computer
Okay.
company, at 12, by the way. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
At 12,
Monica,
okay.
2 more years, and then your daughter's got to
like,
get
Ava?
a job. That's it. Good Lord. That means we do go to tiebreaker. This question is for both of you. Buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Get it right, you win. Get it wrong, you lose. Here we go. Fact or bullcrap? Arnold Schwarzenegger never blinks during the movie Terminator 2.
Amanda.
I heard Amanda's A first. What do you say, Amanda?
Fact.
She says fact. She is
Correct.
Yep, correct.
Never blinks.
He never blinks because he's all robot-y and
Yeah.
stuff.
So he doesn't blink.
Yeah, so that whole movie, he never blinks on camera.
Huh. I know now it makes me want to go back and watch the movie.
I know, just to see if he
Like, you
blinked.
blink one
Caught
time.
it! Internet lie! There
Yeah.
it is. That's what they say.
All right, well, that's
Trip,
neat.
hang on. We do have a prize for you, but it's not the grand prize. That is Amanda's. It's a family 4-pack of tickets to Disney Live, Mickey and Minnie's Doorway to Magic this Saturday at the Berglund Center, theberglundcenter.com. People of Earth, that was Fact or Bullcrap. On the way in the trending, yet another reason why I'm not a cruise person.
Oh, no.
Yep. Added
You
in
never,
there. Details
ever.
next. Never ever. We are good on the roads. If you see anything out there, you can always pull over and text it to the number 52353. Weather-wise, some showers this morning, then cloudy, 56 for the high. Cloudy tonight, 51. Then we get the big warm-up tomorrow, high of 73. 40 now at K92. That's your K92 traffic now. As I now roll into this with I got to do Fred's traffic today. You know how that is.
Oh, the traffic, yeah.
Need to discuss Kemble Tax and how they should be the people doing your taxes this year. If you use a franchise place, stop doing that. There's a simple reason why. You can go somewhere like Kemble Tax where the service is better and more affordable. So this is a win-win situation. They cost half to two-thirds the price of the franchise place, and you're supporting a family-run, locally owned business that's been doing it this way for over 20 years. David Kemble and his team are experts, and their goal is simple: get you the biggest tax return possible. This is your money. It is the most important paperwork you fill out every year. Please put it in the hands of somebody you can trust, somebody who wants you to be a lifelong client, someone who does actually treat you like family.
That is true, because I've been going to Kimball for years, since back in my waiting tables days. So it was, I go to them because I trust them.
Yeah.
And they make me feel like family. So I
and
do
when
consider them family.
They opened their new location, Ridgewood Farms, this year in Salem. They invited old clients and people like that that have been with them since the start of all of this.
It means a lot, though.
And they were part of the celebration, so we are happy to be a part of it as well. Book your appointment with Kemble Tax now. There are 2 locations for you. You have Orange Ave in Roanoke across from Denny's, and now that brand new location in Salem, that is Ridgewood Farm Shopping Center across from Lewis Gale. 343-4006. 343-4006 and online, KEMBEL tax.com.
Let's see.
Hang on.
You want to give a digital the trip?
I actually have a now that's what I call music 65 that we can give to him. Respect is foundational. It'll be good. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. Hi, Lisa. Good morning. What up?
And your phone number? You said 8488. And your date of birth? And your address? Okay. And do you know where we're located? At 3934 Electric. We're right across from 419 West in the new Waffle House here. And we are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Of course, that Disney Live is this weekend, so if you want to pick it up, it's on Saturday. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. I would say mail, but just in case.
No, at this point I wouldn't. I agree with that.
Hello?
And I agree with it.
Hey, Trip, let me get your last name. And your phone number? Your date of birth? Okay, and your address. All right. Let's see here. Because we have a Now CD for you. We can get that mailed out to you.
That we can. Hi, good morning, Eric.
All right, thank you so much. You have a good one, okay? Bye-bye. Is Leah in the feed? Well, let me look.
I have not seen her in there.
Okay, because I need to tell her that they do have class today, because she may be at dinner.
Oh, okay. Damn right we have class today. Better not.
I thought, because I was surprised that daycare was out, so I was like, maybe Tim's out. So,
It's a big. All right, now daycare is where? Is it in Salem or Roanoke County?
consider like Salem. Like
Okay, because county has school today.
Oh,
They do not have school off today. They have school. City does. City's off, but the county has school today.
Huh. Well,
But I don't know. Salem must not. I don't know though. Does anyone know? Does Salem have school today?
Okay.
You just hit the weather and then into that song.
Yep. My goodness.
South Industry. Both chambers of the Virginia General Assembly will address their budget plans on Thursday to hash out differences. While the House of Delegates voted to approve Medicaid expansion, the Senate budget focuses instead on improving services to people with mental illnesses and addiction. The differences in available revenue between the two budgets is estimated to be more than $600 million, primarily because Medicaid is not included by the Senate. No matter how you slice it, Black Panther is a huge box office hit. The new movie ranks among the top 15 global debuts ever, even though its debut weekend didn't include the markets of China, Russia, and Japan. The Black Panther total is also the highest grossing February opening weekend ever. The Ryan Coogler movie, with a $200 million budget, is the most expensive movie ever made with a mostly black cast. And at this rate, it's also expected Black Panther will give Coogler the mark for the most ever money made by a movie directed by a black filmmaker. Your forecast, look for rain early on today, then partly sunny, the high near 40. Tonight, mostly cloudy, the low around 48. And mostly sunny tomorrow, the high in the lower 70s. From the WFIR newsroom, I'm Ian Price. You're up to date on K92.
Star.
Baba Devo. Mabu Devo. Quabe da una flop blar. And a blar blar.
Message.
Yeah, some kids are off today, others are not. Yeah, Salem, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I'm sure I could Google it. Trip, a valiant effort. You made it to the end. She took it from you. So close.
Looking like a whole snack.
Airflow and a cold with a mo hack. Corn call, blabble blee, flaffle flow flap. Let him try to scam his way into getting Pop-Tarts like every day right now. He'll look at the box because there's a box and it's closed. And he goes, "We haven't tried those Pop-Tarts yet." I said, "I understand." He always asks for it as, a snack at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, no, Pop-Tarts are not a snack. They're either a crappy weekend breakfast or a dessert. No, they're not. Like, they are definitely not a snack. Pop-Tarts. Yeah. He's the meatloaf kid from Wedding Crashers. That's it. Ma, the meatloaf! 7:00 on your Monday. Monica Brooks, Zach Jackson, and that is it.
Yeah.
Freddie Mac set foot on a boat this weekend.
On a boat.
And now...
Got sore throat.
Well, he's alive. I mean, he didn't fall off the boat. The way I was
he's
setting
all
that
right.
up, like he dared get on a boat and he doesn't know how to swim. And
yeah, but he just went out. He had a long weekend and, Sometimes you party hard and then you feel it.
I know.
Your body feels it.
I'm kind of disappointed he's not here today because I wanted to talk about his steak.
Oh, that's right.
Freddie Mac had what I do believe, and I'll ask him when he gets here tomorrow, hopefully. I think he had the most expensive meal of his life. His young life, 26 years on this planet. I think it was the fanciest dinner he's ever had.
And yeah, because he was describing the meal and
I love
the
talking
cost.
about food. And
So it better be good.
Exactly. And I want to
Better be
know,
good.
because it was a steak restaurant, and I do know Freddie Mac ordered a $65 steak,
Yeah.
and he said it was delicious, but I need to know how he had that steak prepared. Because so help me, if he did things to a $65 steak,
I think he did medium.
I'm calling the cops.
I think he did. I don't think he went medium well or
if
well
he
done.
went medium well.
If he did well done, your feelings are hurt. I don't think they serve you.
No, I
It's well done.
believe they actually slap you across the face with the raw meat and say, never, no.
We don't do that. We can't do well
Yeah.
done here.
No, you can't be doing
No.
that. Not at a place like that. That would be just horrible. So no, we'll
But he
see
said
what
it was good.
happens, but we'll find out. We do it the Strong Mom shout outs here in just a minute. This is 7:15 on your Mondays. We salute the strong moms out there. K92radio.com. If you want to salute a mother in your life, somebody's going to win a hot stone massage. But if it's not you this week, there'll be more prizes next week. So that is rolling here on your thing. I do actually have audio of you trying to order it well done. And then yeah, they just knock you right over with that
Can't
raw
do it.
meat. Cannot do it.
No,
Absolutely.
no. They probably do question you, though. You say well done.
Sir, are you sure?
Are you sure you want well done?
Don't do that. Don't you dare. I believe, I believe, I believe, I believe, I do. I believe, I believe, Ebo, Bebo.
Pistachio.
Oh no! There's pistachios in the cabinet.
Oh,
In that bag.
Are you selling more cookies?
I might have them if anyone wants them.
I went to the grocery store in the 1 hour that I was at the grocery store.
Jared ate them all.
Ate half of them.
Does
In
that
a plate.
surprise you?
No, but I had them in the freezer, kind of hidden. And he said, "You hid cookies from me." I said, "No, I did not." And he was like,
No, clearly I did not because you found them. So
Yeah.
I did not
He
hide
said,
them
"You
well
found out I
enough.
had cookies." And I said, "Why did you open the box?" I said, "How many did you eat?" "Why, I ate a sleeve."
Oh.
Cookies.
The better question is how many didn't I eat? Li da da G da da G da da G da da jaw G. Ango estabando. Cuz, that's why. Cuz I said so. Poo poo.
I'm saluting myself. Yes, you do.
Me. Nobody but me. Damn it. Stand by. I am not a cruise person.
No, you're not. I've never been on a cruise, but I kind of want to go on a cruise. I think I'll be all right.
Why would you want to do that?
'Cause I don't like flying.
You
So,
don't like
maybe
water either.
No, but I figured the boat's big enough that I won't really think about it. You know?
You have fun with that. I don't see you as being a cruise person either. And some people are, and that is fine. I'm just not a cruise person.
Okay.
This is yet another reason why I'm not a cruise person. But you're trapped on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
And most importantly for you, Monica, which I believe you really don't like doing, is you have to do what other people say. Because there's schedules on a cruise.
You have to follow that schedule?
Yes. You got to eat when your scheduled time to eat is. And then when they get to the port, they say, okay, you have 7 hours to be here in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And if you're not back in 7 hours, we'll leave without you. Like things like that. You love to be late. You can't be late to the boat.
They'll leave me.
You will be trapped in Belize for the rest of your life.
Oh.
Because you didn't come back to the boat in time. Or if you go with your family, I would not rule out the possibility of a repeat of this. Rowdy family booted after cruise turns into fighting bloodbath.
Bloodbath?
Bloodbath.
Whoa. What happened?
No.
What?
Two families got into it with each other on this boat, probably escalating over the course of a couple days. One person thinking you stole my chair at the pool, and another person saying you looked at me funny on the dance floor. And 23 family members were removed after days of violence that left 30 people injured on, quote, the cruise from hell.
Good gosh.
Because you can't get away from these people.
Yeah, I was going to say, what do you do if there's a fight on the cruise? Do they have, like, a cruise jail or something?
They stopped in wherever they stopped and kicked them all off. They said, okay, cool. Welcome to Australia. This is where you are now. This one family threatened to stab others and, quote, throw you overboard.
Wow.
That's right.
Well, way to turn me off from to a cruise.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not to mention the germs and the poops and all those things that happen on a lot of cruise ships. Again, for some people, it is fine. I am someone, I don't like to be told what to do on vacation either, and I don't like designated times, and I don't want to eat at the same restaurant on a boat over and over and over again either. Not a buffet guy either.
No, you're not
a
at
lot
all.
of those as well. So that is
Okay.
no cruise for me.
Number 2.
Trending number 2, Apple has this new facility, fancy $1 billion workspace, everything in California. And one of the problems they're having is the place has this beautiful curved glass all over the place.
That is really nice.
Yeah, all the employees are banging their faces on it like birds because they can't see what's going on.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. That's a problem.
They're just walking into the glass.
They are. And people tried to start putting Post-it notes on them so you could see, okay, there's actual glass here, but Apple said those are ugly. This is $1 billion place. We're taking those down.
Yeah, you have to take down the note.
Yeah, the glass is so flawless that, like birds, employees are just bashing into it over and over
That's a nice-ass
again.
glass.
It's kind of, yeah.
Number 1.
Number 1 trending, Black Panther.
Yes.
Huge. Monica did not go see it this weekend. I thought you were supposed to go see it this weekend.
I know this weekend it just like flew by. I didn't work it in.
Okay.
Yeah, but this week it has to happen.
$192 million, huge, biggest February ever. It was biggest Marvel movie ever, biggest pre-summer movie ever.
I haven't heard one bad thing about it. Everything has been great. That this movie will blow your mind. You need to see it like 2 or 3 times.
I will tell you the 2 greatest things to come out of it, whether you've seen the movie or not. One are these 2 doofuses that were on Twitter and went viral because they tried to sneak into Black Panther by doing the old school 1845 joke of one guy on the other guy's shoulders while they wore a giant trench coat to make it look like they were one really tall person. I mean, how awesome are they?
Did they even tried that? I give them credit for that.
Fantastic.
I give them credit because they tried it.
Giant trench coat. They're about 8 feet tall. One guy on the other guy's shoulders. Hello, 1 ticket for Black Panther,
You're like, who
please.
really does that? You see it in the movies or cartoons.
Yep.
Okay, well, I give them credit for trying.
Anyone that turns it into a real life cartoon, I am on board with that. The other one that was equally as enjoyable is a theater in Atlanta, Black Panther, ready to roll. For the first 5 minutes, they had to watch 50 Shades Freed. Instead, they played the wrong movie.
I heard about that.
There they are. Dear God, no.
And the folks at 50 Shades are thinking, dag, man, they hate our movie.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
pretty bad.
I did not see the third one, but the second one was one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no thank you.
So no thank you on that. But Black Panther, tons of money. Hopefully Monica will see it this week. But you have to see it before
Ben.
Ben.
Producer Ben.
Yeah, producer Ben on Thursday does his film snob movie review of Black Panther, because we need to have a roundtable discussion.
I know.
So that's your rule. I
gotta
don't care
beat
if you have
Ben.
to watch a Bobo Cam version of it on the internet. Find me somewhere and watch Black Panther. Strong Mom shout-outs are next. Let's get a mom a hot stone massage and salute some mothers out there. K92radio.com if you want to shout one out for yourself. And then the ladies' room. Dating a friend's ex. Can you ever? That's next. I just want to take your pants off. Let's get this party off. Hey, good for y'all. It's fine. You want to be on a cruise? Go right ahead. I don't.
What show?
Can you let Sydney in?
Oh, I forgot Sydney was coming today. That's all right.
Oh, somebody normally does she not? She must not have her. Must not, because she has a fob.
Yeah, she usually walks in.
Ooh. That's right, Kristen. Yeah, Gerard, you know me, though. I like to pick the venue also. Kristen, you salute yourself. She said in the back.
Okay.
Whatever that means. So either the side door or the way back. What's up, Brandon? Squetcha Juvlayas. Hustlers. Ham with a mimi. Get my mamas. Get my strong mamas. Get a strong mamas ready, strong mama. Good morning.
I was like, it's so early.
Do you not have your fob?
I do. I just got my oil change this weekend.
Ah, different key. Yeah.
Stuck them back together.
Gotcha.
Can I use this chair?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I got this right here.
Oh, am I allowed to sit over here too?
If you want. I mean, I don't see reason.
You sit over there, that she can't use the thing.
Oh,
That's,
forget about that.
That's the only problem.
Oh.
She can't direct,
Dang.
but she can take the chair.
I don't know. Something like that. There. Spin it around.
Kick that door in, Brandon. That's right. Hey, Charlene.
Brandon.
What are you getting commission as a travel agent there, Gerard? What do you say, Molly? Oh, are you?
Yeah. Oh, thank
I know. I owe Brandon a vegetarian happy hour one of these Fridays too. I don't know if it's this Friday though. I got too much crap to do on Sunday, so I need my Friday and my Saturday.
Okay.
Darn it all. Stand by. Nominate strong moms in your life. Can be you.
Mm-hmm.
Can be your ma.
Yeah, any mom.
Wife, girlfriend, neighbor, friend, coworker. I don't care.
You know, it's always good to show some love, you know, and just let your mom know.
Exactly.
Or your auntie or whoever know that you appreciate
So
them.
let's show some love right now.
Okay.
We start with Dara Short in Indian Valley. Dara!
Dara!
Now, this is from her friend Ashley Hodge. Dara has 6 kids, ranging from 1 to 15 years old.
Woo.
Yeah. And at the end of every day, She sits down, plans a new day of activities to start off every morning in what Ashley says is a cycle of positivity for her kids, which I think is so important. And these are in the words of Ashley. Dara is an excellent role model to her kids and never stops caring for them. She is so patient and such a kind soul. So we shout out Dara. Next up, Linda Witt in Roanoke. Linda. This is from her daughter, Brooke. Brooke says she is the greatest mom ever. She makes me laugh all the time. We always do stuff together and have fun. I love her so much. So that's very nice from Brooke. Kathy Hinkle in Covington.
Hey, Kathy.
Hey! This is from her daughter, Miranda. So Kathy stood by her husband during his 6-year fight with cancer, by his side the entire time, and has been a rock and an inspiration to her children and grandchildren since then. So, Kathy, super strong. We appreciate that. Jennifer Hall in Max Meadows. Jennifer! This is from her husband, Jay. He's earning good husband points right now. So, Jay goes to work every day at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
I know what that's like. Exactly. So, Jennifer gets their daughter to school every single day, and also cares for their autistic adult son who still lives at home. And she's doing that because he's not there in the morning.
Yep.
This woman is my hero. These are Jay's words. This woman is my hero. And if anyone deserves the Strong Mom Award, it's her. And Jay, in addition to earning good husband points, is also earning good guy points in general because he says he wants to give a shout out to all the hardworking moms out there.
I love that.
So there you
It's
go.
Very nice.
Tammy Betterton in Gretna. Tammy! This is from her daughter, Jennifer Taylor. So Tammy, mom of 3, was there for Jennifer when her husband unfortunately took his own life, has also been there through the health struggles of her other 2 children. And this is what Jennifer says. She has a heart of gold and a need and desire to help anyone she can. My mom is not only my mother, she is the backbone of our family. So shout out to you, Tammy, in Gretna.
Yeah, Tammy.
Strong mom. And now we get to I don't want to say the strongest mom because they're all strong moms. But you know what? You got to pick one to win. And this week, that is Jamie Bunker in Parisburg. Jamie! This is from her sister, Hannah. So here's what Hannah breaks it down for us. Jamie is a mom of 4.
Okay.
All of them 6 years old or younger. So that's a lot of diapers and runny noses and rugrats going through. Hannah says she's one of the busiest people I know, and I get tired just thinking about all the things that she does.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm getting tired.
I know, just thinking to have Zach, if you had 2 more kids.
Yeah, and so Jamie's a stay-at-home mom, but that's such a lie of a label in this situation because not only does she take care of all the kids, she also works part-time as a physical therapist and has a successful photography business as a side hustle.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she's a busy lady.
She is busy. I know. Hannah's
and
right.
Killing it.
Also, coaches her daughter's youth basketball team.
What?
Works out every day, is active in the church, and takes care of a dog and 2 cats on top of all those children.
And what do we have on our to-do list?
I know, Monica. What do you have
I
on that
know.
to-do list?
Yeah, I need to add some things.
Exactly. Hannah says she deserves some time to just relax and enjoy some peace and quiet. Yes, she does. So, Jamie, you are the big winner this week. In the Strong Mom shout out. You got a mama you want to shout out in your world. Can be any mom out
Can be
there.
yourself.
Or absolutely, it can be yourself.
No, why not?
7:15 on your Monday mornings. K92radio.com to get all the details. And congratulations to Jamie. She gets a hot stone massage. That is from our friends at Crystal's Healing Hands Massage Therapy in Roanoke. The hot stones. Like, they almost need to call them the warm enough stones. Because hot, you think, oh my God, it's burning. No,
I heard great things about it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So
So
relaxing.
shout out to you. Shout out to all the moms here on your thing. We're good on the roads right now. If you see anything out there, you can pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Showers this morning, then cloudy, high 56. Fairly mild tonight, cloudy, high 51. And then we really warm up tomorrow. 73 for the high with no rain in the forecast. 40 now at your thing. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes. Hello, Teresa. Teresa.
Have you seen Black Panther yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. Not yet. I need to see it. I got to see it this week. Because producer Ben, he's going to see it and give his opinion.
Yeah, you got to be somebody on the show has to have seen it by Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to see it. We started to go to the IMAX last night. But then I was like, it's a Sunday. It'll probably be, I don't know what time getting home.
Yeah, that would have been a bad idea.
Yeah. Because Jared was like, let's go tonight. It's like, Blacksburg? Probably not a good idea.
No, definitely not a good idea. Not good, not good. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, I'll see. I haven't heard anything bad. Everything's been just
Yeah.
glowing about the movie. So.
I heard one person that said it was not up to his expectations.
Were they white? It means they're racist. Racism!
Black.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
I was really surprised by. Not that he was black, but
Yeah. Huh.
it's like that's their superhero or whatever.
I'm not a big
He gave it
superhero movie person, so I think there is a very good chance I watch it and think,
Oh, okay.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm just not excited by it. Though Deadpool is the exception to my superhero rule.
I never saw that one.
I love Deadpool.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if it can be Deadpool-y, then it
But-
can make it through. But I have a very high
But Deadpool worked. It
threshold
was
of
like
with.
Ryan Reynolds and his comedy and
Right.
everything. It just worked. It was perfect.
But maybe this movie
And-
might have stuff like that. I
but-
don't know.
Yeah, but
Might
Ryan
just-
Reynolds had so much of a role, like in making sure that everything was, done and said right in the words, like the wording. So I feel like that's what made that movie just pop for people. But yeah, I'm excited for Black Panther. Oh, even though I already know Ben's gonna hate it, I just know he's gonna hate it. Hate the movie.
Brought my fancy headphones in today.
Ah,
Wanted to be a cute guy.
I need
Watch
your
me
headphones
leave
soon.
them.
My ears keep going out on my headphones.
Greg Roberts was always having headphone trouble when I was on his show.
I mean, mine usually.
You are right, Kelsey. We no, Kelsey's mom is Jennifer, whose husband shouted her out. And you right. I agree, Kelsey. I know it's one of those ones you shout them out, you want to give them all a prize. But I only get one, unfortunately. Yes, Brandon, it did. It beat the record for biggest February opening. Actually, I think it beat the record for biggest non-summer opening also. And biggest Marvel movie. So all of those things.
Oh, Gerard, we got to contact you about Saturday or Friday, whichever day Brandon picks. I just seen that in the feed. Yes.
Yeah, what are you doing on Saturday? Because Brandon says you hope you're ready to laugh your butt off.
Well, Garvis is going to be in town, too.
Oh, so we're all going to point and laugh at Garvis. Is that?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Garvis
Yeah, all
is in
right. Yeah,
town.
there's a lot of laughs there.
Yeah.
It's a great line of comedy. Just say, Garvis, how's your personal life going?
Oh.
Ah!
Garvis is going to be in town. And
Oh, absolutely,
Brandon's already
Kelsey.
gonna be out with some friends.
You tell her we said hey. Tell your dad we said hey too. Seems like a good dad.
I see you, Garvis.
I see you, Garvis.
See you. Shaking that thing. Oh my goodness. Hello.
Hello. Hi, Diane. Oodle, doodle, doodle, doodle. Hey, doodle.
Oh, I asked that.
Called in sick.
Oh, I asked the same question as Zach, and I was like, "Is he in South Carolina? Or is he here?" Because he was like,
no,
I didn't know.
he said he was homesick, but I was just
Well, I was giving him crap before because
convenient.
he gave me a heads up in the morning that he was maybe not because he had a cough in his voice or whatever. So I texted him in the afternoon and asked him for an update, and then he didn't text me until 9:30, so I didn't see it till this morning. He said, "Oh, I'm just seeing this text," and I said to Monica, "I'm like, the amount of time you look at your phone, that is a lie. That is a lie, lie, lie. There's no way. You are a liar. Lie. I'm just seeing this up your butt."
Unless he was, sick and he slept,
Right,
know,
unless he-
along all
right.
that whole
The
stretch.
whole drive.
Yeah,
Unless he
just
took
slept.
Robitussin, the knock you out tussin, the tussin
like-
DM.
You know, if you
Yeah.
just pass out hard if you don't feel good. Maybe
Mhm.
that's and
Right.
he woke up at 9 o'clock and was like,
That's
oh.
it.
Right.
Unless
But
it-
you would use, sorry, I passed out from medication. That would
Yeah.
usually be mixed in there as well.
Yeah.
Although that has happened to me. I've gotten like home from a great trip or something like overseas, and I'm like, oh, I can't come into work, and my managers are like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
okay, you
Oh,
really
Bob Patrick he's made a career out of it. You can basically bank on any time he goes out of town.
Yeah.
The Monday he will be stuck in traffic, something issue with a blah blah, not feeling good. I mean, he's run through everyone in the book. It's to the point now Kevin doesn't even say anything, so he's just I won't be there Monday. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he just like
All right.
yep.
Doesn't even
Or he's
really-
running late. That's another one he does is he shows up to work an hour late. That's sorry, traffic.
2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Although I did, I came
I'm
back
with
from
you, Samantha.
Naples and I got the flu like right before I got on the plane.
Oh,
I was
no.
so sick. You know,
Oh,
like, it was
gosh.
the nicest time in Florida.
Yeah.
But I was literally like laying on the beach and I felt it was last.
I
season,
hate
the flu
that.
was so
Mhm.
bad.
Because we went to Florida, I got sick, and I had the stomach bug. Jared and I both, and he had class.
Monica had the tequila bug. I'm sorry.
And we
It was-
just got there. Well, we ate queso. That was last night.
Queso. That's right. It was queso.
Yeah, we ate queso.
You're right.
We
that
were
was
like-
the queso
We
pukes.
went to the beach right when we got
Forgot
there.
about that.
We ate
Oh, he
queso,
knows
and it woke up, and I was like, I feel funny. It was bad.
Queso.
He's like, I gotta go to class. Oh,
Forgot about your queso.
Last night at work, I had so much to do, and I was just so sick on the plane.
Oh,
And then imagine
that
how many
sucks.
people I infected.
oh yeah.
Because
On
I came
plane,
home the
too,
next
it
day, I
was
went to the doctor, and I had 104 fever.
like, Ugh.
So sometimes traveling just makes me so sick.
That really does.
It's all that yucky air on the air
Mm-hmm.
circulating, and then you get so dry.
Put the bacon on me.
Yeah, well, we were going to Florida, Sarasota. They bumped us up to first class, so we were just like, oops, take it down.
Yes, girl.
Ooh.
Yes.
On the
Zach, am I supposed
Yandel
to
Sea.
tell you my dates I'm going to be off for spring break, by the way.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
When is
What
spring
are
break
they?
for
Do you want me
kids?
to write it down or just tell you?
Probably. Just tell
I
me.
can tell you now, and then I can
Just tell me.
remind you.
I'll just put it on the calendar.
Okay. Let's see, March 16th through the 23rd.
Okay. I'm gonna. I might take a couple days off that week anyway.
Okay.
So that's
When is spring break for the children? Do you know?
that's around Easter, isn't it?
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
I think it
Maybe
starts
that week?
I think it starts March 30th, the Friday,
Yeah.
and then it runs that first week of
Through
April.
the 6th or whatever.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the
Okay.
kiddo spring break. Ladies' room. All the ladies in the room say hi.
Hey. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
And then I think
Stink.
March 6th is when my like midterm evaluations are due.
Cool. Oh, hockey. Ladies. Hola. Ooh-wee. Ladies, I have a question for you.
Okay, and I'm letting. I've made intern Sydney's microphone active since she is also a lady. In
Yes,
case
she is a
wants to
lady, so she
weigh
can chime in
this.
on
So
this,
you can move
yes.
that close. Go ahead.
All right, so question. Is it ever okay to date your friend's ex?
No.
Ever okay? If there's a certain amount of time that they've been broken up? Or is that still just against
I don't know.
girl code?
Yeah, y'all don't have a cool way of saying it like bro code.
No.
I don't know.
Because I think it depends on how the relationship ended, maybe. And
How
also
long
on how
ago,
long
how
has it been.
serious. I mean, if it was a relatively serious relationship, I would think that would be very awkward.
Right.
Do you have to ask permission more than anything.
You do. I do believe you have to talk to your girlfriend and say, hey, so do you mind or would you care if I date your ex-boyfriend from 3 years ago?
Of course, the problem becomes if they say, yes, that would be weird for me, and you think, oh, man, but I really liked him.
And you probably start thinking, I'm an adult here. I can do what I want.
Because usually what has happened, too, I'm going to guess if you're asking permission, it's because you've already gone on a date or had some kissy kiss time with that person.
Right.
So the groundwork has already been laid for betrayal or awkwardness or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
It
So what would you say?
seems messy to me. Doesn't seem worth it, does it?
No.
No, it doesn't.
No.
And
But-
I think it's different with each situation, like you said. But
Move
I did
that
it
microphone
one
closer.
time.
I can't hear you. Go ahead.
I did it one time, and the next day, my friend had completely blocked me and hasn't talked to me since.
See? So you
And looking back, I kind of understand.
You dated
Okay,
an ex.
okay.
It was her ex. And what was the situation of the relationship? Was it a long-term thing? Was it a short-term thing?
For me and the guy.
No, for her.
For
and
her,
the guy.
she really, really liked him, but he ghosted her.
Uh-huh.
So I think there was like some jealousy that,
Yes.
you know, and some
I would have
bitterness.
blocked you as well.
Yeah.
You would have been off my Snapchat. Not that we can find you anyway in the redesign, so we have no idea, but that's
but
fine.
it's almost, do you want to like pick up your friendship over love, potential
Right.
love? Like you don't even know if it's going to evolve into anything.
It lasted me 2 weeks.
Ah.
And then he ghosted me.
And then you have no friends. Like your friend's gone too.
Right. It was sad.
Yeah. Yeah. So is it worth it, or has it worked out?
Friends do come and go, though. So if you want to look at it that way, and love is technically supposed to be forever. So if it was, well, they're not really that good of a friend, it'll be okay.
I guess I know
It
it's
doesn't
different for
seem
guys.
worth it to me at all. Unless the only way I could see it is if, I don't know, I can't see it. I can't see it, Monica.
But I guess for guys though, wouldn't it? Because it's been different. It's kind of a different setup, you know, for dudes. If your friend dates a girl that you've dated, I
Well,
think guys
I can
are more
see
like, hey,
100% of the conversations. This is how the dudes would do it. Is the one guy would say, hey, do you mind if I date your ex-girlfriend? And the other guy says, whatever, she's psycho. I mean, that's exactly what
That's
they would
it?
say every single time. It's up to you.
Good luck.
Whatever. Good luck with that.
Okay, yeah, but for girls,
It seems
women,
far
it's-
too messy to me.
it's
Seems
very
like you're
messy.
creating drama for no good reason. You're
Yeah, but you
supposed to be
can-
friends.
but at the same time, you can text in if it worked out for you.
Sure.
Maybe you found love and you married that guy, and
I would say
your friend is still there.
I'm
holding
okay
you
with
down.
someone you want to weigh in where they dated your ex and you were okay with it, because that to me is the biggest challenge of all
Yeah.
this. There might be people that say, yeah, we found love and I got married, but I did never talk to that friend again. And that does happen. 52353. You can also call if you want, 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Money Mondays is on the way. How to not get ripped off when you order wine in a restaurant.
Ooh.
And I have a simple and easy way to earn a couple extra bucks.
Okay,
It is quite literally
I like money.
a couple dollars, but it's super easy. I'll explain. That's Brandon.
Oh, 8 years of dating and your best friend. I know. I was like, that would be like what?
I know.
Let's see.
Brandon.
K92, hello. Yeah, what's your name? Oh, Samantha. Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off, okay? All right, and make sure that we're not on speakerphone. We're gonna talk to you here in a minute, okay? All right, hold on a second. Samantha says she wants to talk about that. If,
Put me on.
yeah, she's like, I want to talk about it. I have something to say.
Put you on blast. Let's go. Smash your face.
Yeah, I would feel a certain way. But, I don't think it's worth it. No.
Half the time I feel like the attraction is just because it's,
Yeah.
you know, someone's like left over. You know what I mean? Like how in high school when somebody liked one boy, then you're like, oh,
Yeah.
now I like him too. Like I feel like
And it's kind of
there's
like,
so many fish in the sea. You don't need to. That's your friend. Like,
Exactly. Stupid guys come and go. We come a dime a dozen.
and she hung up, so that's good. You give me a number. I have something to say. Click.
I got a lot to say. Oh, I gotta go. Sorry.
she got worked up.
I'm walking into work. There we go. Get a ring-a-ling-ling. are you doing? Ring-a-ling-ling.
Ring ding ding a ling.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Someone texted.
They said what?
If you're a lesbian, it's impossible to date someone your friends haven't dated.
Oh. Well.
Well then.
Mm-hmm.
Try one more time on this one. All right, she's not gonna answer. We got text, but I see no one's doing it. Come on. Not gonna get it.
Nope.
Not gonna get it in time.
Try that one.
Hello, hey, this is Monica K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you. Hey, what's your name? Crystal, just make sure your radio's off and then we're not on speaker or Bluetooth, okay? All right. 1 second, Crystal. One more?
No.
Here's Crystal.
As long as I have Chris. As long as I have Crystal. She's all I need. Girl, you're all I need.
I went to do yoga yesterday.
You did what?
I
Yoga.
was doing yoga
Oh, okay.
yesterday. Beginner's class, and I've never heard more people fart.
Oh, you heard.
Oh my god. Yes.
That's a rip-roaring good time right
Was the
there.
music loud? The music wasn't loud enough, and it was like,
I guess not. Yeah, it was that.
Too much
loud.
Enya. It's hard to fart under Enya. There's not enough music.
The lights were down.
Yeah,
and
you need a good chime.
Overtime.
Yeah. Because it loosens people up, but I was losing. And I was doing it with my mom.
Especially if somebody's in front of you, and you're
Yeah,
like,
it
they
was
just let it
the
rip.
person next to my mom and behind her, so at first I thought it was her. So I was
Oh no, like mom.
and she like made a face because I guess she thought it was funny, but I thought it was a guilty face. I was like, you did not.
Power snatch.
We're listening everything up. Everything's getting
Yeah. I mean, there were times where I could have done it. Like, I get it. but
Uh-huh.
I was just geeking.
Gotta have a fan blowing in there, I guess, or something. Or in the music or in class, it would be like when you're testing and your stomach goes,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you're like, I'm just hungry, y'all.
Yeah,
Just like,
yeah. Monica, have you heard about the keto diet?
no. What is it?
Dating your friend's ex?
Can you do it?
Crystal, good morning, Crystal.
Good morning.
Now, you have a success story, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So my husband and I have been together since high school, going on married for 6 years, together for 13. And when we were seniors in high school, I had originally been dating one of his best friends.
Oh.
We broke up, things had ended, and so I had met my husband. And we had both been talking about it. And we were like, well, you know, we should probably talk to him, kind of ask permission. So that's what my husband did.
Okay.
He gave permission, and it worked out for us because we've actually taken 2 long trips with his best friend. So we hang out quite a bit and take trips. We just came back from Europe this summer.
All right.
Okay, well,
So
see,
for us, it was
but that's
successful.
where I think it's a little bit different because it's guys. I mean, it's like
It's guys and it's high
friendship.
school. Does high school even count? You know, that sort of thing.
But I mean, they turned it into a long,
They did.
long-term
Yeah,
relationship.
guys I
It's
think can get over
marriage.
it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Unless there's
'Cause
some
they're like, okay,
serious wrongdoings.
Right.
Get cheated on, or it just ends really ugly, or you have a kid together or something like that. Otherwise, guys, I think, all right, whatever. Go ahead. I don't care.
See, I think if it was
Women, on the other hand,
around,
you
it
do
was,
hold more grudges, don't you?
yeah,
just
I think if it was a girlfriend situation, she would be like, no, cut you off. You're not my friend anymore.
Yeah.
Done.
We had Ashley in here, said she started dating her friend's ex, and she doesn't see the friend anymore. She said, we weren't really that good friends anyway. Of course not.
She said, bye, Felicia.
Interesting flip side, if you're a lesbian, it's impossible to date someone who your friends haven't dated.
Like, well,
It's a
okay.
smaller dating pool, man.
All right, well, they find love.
Looking for love.
Looking for love.
Exactly.
Just a question.
Let's see. I had a friend that was dating two guys at once. One her ex-fiance recently split with, and then she ghosted him, and a new guy. See, this is where it gets all messy. I don't even understand that text. Why did I start reading it? I don't know what's going on there. Money Monday is next. I want to give you a super easy way to make a couple dollars. It's not a lot, but I mean, it will add up over time.
It does.
I'll explain.
I'll take
And
it.
how to not get fleeced while you order wine in a restaurant. That is next on your thing. All of me. Thank you, Crystal. Appreciate it. Have a great day.
Yeah, it's different for guys. Guys like, okay, dude.
Whatever. Oh, every night. Hello, Ruth. Good morning. Oh, la, 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 I'm out of your mind, all of me.
John Legend on a rainy day.
All right, Monica, you gonna give me? Do you have the dirt, the gossip on the dude that was missing, Campbell County dude that showed up in Roanoke? Do you know why? I don't. That's not a loaded question. I'm asking if you know why. Because Monica always has the dirt.
Well, I know some people that know things, but I haven't had a chance to talk.
Okay. All right. See, I knew it was out there. Something.
Yeah.
Was he doing shady things, or was he unfortunately roped into something?
Well,
Monica's delicately choosing her words. I don't know if this is for public consumption. Hang on, I'm getting the gossip. Sorry. And we're back. You don't get to know the rest. Sorry. Haha. Shady stuff is what
we
we're
only had John
discussing.
Legend, right?
Yeah, we had 20 seconds. So.
That's not enough peak time.
No. 20 seconds?
20
Yeah,
seconds?
no.
That's a blast off to the...
No. That's in your hand. That's it.
Ew.
Try to give you tips on how to make some money.
I like making money.
How
I
to
like the
save
hustle.
some money.
Mm-hmm.
Side hustles, all
Yeah,
sorts
I'm
of
all
things.
about it.
So today it's a couple of tips.
Yeah. I'm so
Monica's
excited. I just shook my mic all around.
She is. She's really
Uh-huh.
giving it-
Tell me how to make more money.
How to not get fleeced when you order wine out at a restaurant.
I do want to know.
If you are non-specific about your wines, and you say, okay, I just like wine, so I'm going to go ahead and take a wine. Here is one advice. Do not order the second cheapest wine on the menu.
The second cheapest.
Exactly. Because a lot of times people think to themselves, all right, well, I don't want to order the cheapest because I don't
So
want to
get
look
this-
cheap. So let me order the second cheapest. Well, you know who knows you do that? Restaurants.
Oh, they know
So
everything,
guess
yeah.
which wine has the highest markup of any wine?
The second
The
cheapest.
second cheapest
Okay.
wine. So heads up on that. Just
good to
order the
know.
cheapest.
Why not?
If
Go ahead.
you are not brand specific and you don't care, go ahead and order the
Take a
cheapest
Pinot
wine.
Grigio, the house. All right. I'll
Yeah,
take
because
it.
that
Good.
second cheapest, the markup is ripping you off anyway.
That's
so
good to
there's that
know.
one. Okay. Next up, this is a way to make a couple bucks, and this is not a lot of money, but it will add up, and it is super easy.
Okay.
Because I've been doing it for a couple months now. It is the Google Opinion Rewards app. Okay.
All right. So-
Download that app. I think it's either Google Opinions Rewards or Google Survey Rewards.
Free app.
Yeah, it's a free app, and it's through Google. You set it up with your PayPal account, and then they will randomly, it's usually about once or twice a week, they will send you a survey.
Okay.
3-4 questions. I mean,
So it's short. It's
It
a little
takes
mini.
20 seconds of your life.
Good.
And when you fill out the survey, they usually pay you anywhere between 10 and 40 cents every time.
Okay, but that adds up over time.
In
and
3 months, I just cashed out yesterday. Every $2 they give you money. $10.94.
That's something.
That's in 3 months.
Yeah.
So
Couple
if-
coffees.
Yeah. I mean, if you multiply that by 4 for the year, you're looking at about $50.
Yeah, and you really didn't have to do anything.
So a free $50. That is the Google Opinion Rewards app
I'll
or the
get that.
Google Survey Rewards. And it is through Google. So you can
Yeah.
feel legit about that. It's not International House of Surveys. And I've looked at some of these other survey websites and stuff, and I've tried to test them out to be able to give you a heads up if you can make money. And they're too long for not enough money.
Right.
I'm sorry. When I see these surveys and they say, we'll pay you, it's 20 minutes of your time and you will make $1. No,
Pass.
that's way below 20 minutes. That's a
Yeah.
lot of
No,
questions
thank
to answer
you.
for $1 for them to turn around and sell that information. I don't think
Yeah.
I'm being paid enough in
Like
that
2 or 3
one.
questions, I got you.
But this one, I'm talking under 30 seconds.
All right.
Bam, 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 you're done. Put your quarter in. Come out next time, do it again.
Okay, cool. Thank
Google
you.
Opinion Rewards, you're welcome. You enjoyed that
that.
$2. Just don't use it on
Money.
the second least expensive thing of wine because that's exactly where that markup is going anyway. That's your Money Monday. Liars Club is on the way. Monica Brooks cried at a very odd time in her life. What was
did.
that time? We will get into it in the Liars Club at 8:15. Traffic-wise, we are good on the roads. If you see anything out there, though, you can pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Showers this morning, then cloudy, high 56. The warm-up is tomorrow, high 73. Same thing on Wednesday. Maybe some rain mixing in on that day, but for the most part, temperatures nice and warm for February.
Make a phone call.
Now
and
you
go
can pee. Now you may pee. Pardon me while I edit something. I need to get the Strong Mom shout out together. K92. Respect. 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 Okay. I'm Ian. I'm Ian. All right. Save. Whoa, this is so exciting.
It's a cucumber and lemon water, infused water. I think it's for us. I don't know. I took some stuff. Yep. Like, this is exciting.
And then some. Hey.
Cucumber.
Cucumber.
Do I buy a $50 bikini top or do I not?
Top? Oh.
What makes
I
it?
say
Why is it?
Like,
$218 million domestically over the 4-day weekend.
That's
Your
a lot
forecast.
of
Look
$50.
for rain
Fine.
early on today.
Where are you going? Where are you looking at?
it's White Fox BT.
Oh, okay.
It's Australia, right? Yeah, probably not. I know.
How
No.
awesome is it?
What?
You can show it to Zach. This is like very
It has to be awesome for it to be $50.
$50.
You know.
That's a bikini top?
Yeah.
It's like a
And
sports
then,
bra.
I know. I mean, it's kind of cute in the back.
$50 for the top.
I have really cute bottoms that I bought last year.
Well, I mean, a decent bathing suit has got to be running you at least $30, right?
It is, though.
30, $40
For the-
probably.
I just like how
top
the
and
top
bottom?
is different.
I guess, yeah.
You're like,
Because I have super cheeky, like, cute bottoms. And I like
Yeah.
how the top is, like, different. It's not like, I don't know.
I would assume normally to get any kind of female swimwear, that it doesn't suck. You have to spend about $35.
Right, and that's my
You
thing.
do.
It doesn't.
So it's not that much more. It's not like we're going from $10 to 50.
Right.
You're going 35 to 50. I'd say buy it.
I don't know how much shipping is, though.
That's from
Yeah,
Australia,
shipping,
so
yeah.
yeah.
If it was free shipping.
So go ahead and put it in the cart and just like
Look at it and
Yeah, put it in
see.
the cart
I
and see.
do that. I
Yeah.
stay doing. Add to bag. Because I spent a lot, a good deal.
Well, the other thing you can do sometimes is you put it in a cart. As long as you have if you sign up for that website, put it in the cart, then close it all out and leave. A lot of websites will send you a coupon code.
Oh, I know you were saying that. Yeah.
I just got 2 cute bikini bottoms at around the end of last season, and those cost me a pretty penny. It was like $70 for 2 bottoms.
Yeah.
But they're such good quality. You know, they're not the kind that are gonna like rub
That
off.
does make a difference.
You know.
Just like if you invest in your clothes,
Right.
it lasts.
Right.
Yeah. So if you spend 50, I mean, it's a good top and
Right.
material and stuff.
That's I'm thinking like if it's a good. I don't know. We'll see though. Probably
They have a lot of
$50
reviews on
is a lot. They have a lot of. They just released this collection.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, that was Australian dollars. Let me check ours. Maybe it'll be less. $39.46.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Oh, that's better. Oh, that's a lot better.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Check on shipping.
Right. A big shop. The only thing is, it is ribbed, which is like the style now. And if it's black,
Yeah.
you can't really see that, and I don't mind. But like my bottoms aren't ribbed.
Yeah, but it still probably would.
Let me
That's
just
still
check
work.
that shipping. Josh, just proceed to check out. Ugh.
Like Fashion Nova. I get so mad. at
Oh
Fashion Nova
yeah.
because they send me coupons and you're like,
Right.
oh, so something will cost basically $1.
Right.
And I just
'Cause
keep
it's
on
already
shopping. I just
cheap.
keep on.
Yeah.
Like, because you tempt me with. I'm like,
Right.
clearance and then 50%
Yes.
off. I'm like, all right.
They're always out of stuff in my size though.
Oh yeah.
Fashion Nova. I got 2 cute dresses last year.
Yeah, Casey. So her last dress was from Fashion Nova. I think. Real cute.
Mhm. And they're pretty quick with their shipping too.
Mm-hmm. That's surprising.
Yeah,
actually.
for it being in Australia.
Yeah. I was waiting for something to be like, no, thank you. But that's not bad.
Just kidding. It bumped up to 628 because I put in my address. Still isn't bad. Wish they had a deal where if you bought like tops and bottoms, it would be cheaper.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
It actually only cost $39. That was Australian dollars.
See?
Not bad.
Of course, then there's shipping.
It was not bad though.
$6.
Okay. Oh, that's see, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm freaking looking at bottoms.
Yeah, look. He's like, all right.
Because I was expecting to pay $50.
Well, now we also. Okay, so what's the website?
White Fox Boutique.
White Fox.
Oh, are you gonna help?
No, I'm gonna look for coupon.
That's
I
what
think,
found some
I think
bottoms.
helping my intern shop for bikini bottoms crosses a line somewhere.
Let me find you some bottoms. And these right here, like.
I'm just looking at bottoms, yo. Being classy.
Okay, did anybody watch and listen to Fergie?
I have
Amanda.
it to play.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard it.
Okay, I have.
Okay,
But we'll
'cause I
play
wanted
it.
to. Okay,
I'm gonna play it at 9.
All right. Because I was like, what is the deal?
Was it a new song or something?
I guess she was singing the national anthem.
Yes,
And-
national anthem at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And apparently, it's sort of a sexy, smooth jazz version.
But people didn't like it. That's what I gathered from
didn't.
Facebook. It was bad.
I'll see if you find bottoms. I got you a coupon code for $10 off your next order of over 60. So you got to get to over 60 Australian.
Oh, you probably have hit it
Oh, we have 30% off. That's actually
Probably
probably
have
good.
it.
Oh, likely expired.
if you get the bottoms and
Stand
then
by.
get something else.
Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
What happened?
Oh, I'm going to get fired today.
Why?
Because I'm helping Sydney, the intern, shop for bikini bottoms online. I'm getting fired. This is the end right here.
We're about saving money.
These women
and
are setting me
finding-
up. That's what it
It
is.
feels like it, but we're about saving money and trying to make money. So you're trying to help her.
I am. I'm looking for coupon codes.
Right.
I have not started looking for actual bikini tops and bottoms for the
Yeah.
intern.
But when you talk about it, if you just say, hey, I'm helping the intern shop for bottoms,
Uh-huh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Let me call HR into all. No.
Yep. Done here. Getting a divorce also. That'll be the end of everything.
But
So
you're looking for coupon codes.
it's been I'm just looking for coupon codes,
Yeah.
man. That's what my
That's
gift
it.
is. It's Money Monday. I'm just trying to help. Good
That's
Lord.
right. We thank you for that. And you did find one, too. So it was good. That's good.
Yeah, working on it. Coupon code. Not bikini bottom.
Right.
Again, I have not searched for any bottoms, though I have offered opinions on tops. I was asked.
Yes, you are. Looking for deals.
Yeah.
That's all.
So none of this is going to
One day,
matter. It's nice knowing y'all. I'm sure I'll have a sucky podcast that 11 of you will still tune into. So join me on Zach's Sucky Podcast. We'll even call it that. Zach's Sucky Podcast. Coming soon on your K92 Mornin Thang. Liars Club on the way. Miss Monica, did she shed a tear?
Yeah.
We'll see. We get into awesomeness as well. Celebrate what's good in your world. Favorite person is going to win some designer sunglasses from the Ever collection just for setting the tone for the week. So start texting now, 52353, and I will share all of my glorious gambling exploits from the weekend.
Okay.
It's not as exciting as you think it is, but it's a little something, something. That's on the way in awesomeness. Bye.
Coupon codes, man.
Yep, done. Nice knowing you. Peace out.
Sorry, Monica's here to be a witness.
Monica's here as a buffer. Exactly.
I'm a witness. It's just looking for coupon codes.
If Monica wasn't here, I'd be like, you don't even talk to me. Get out of here with that. Stop it.
Oh, tell whoever's on Facebook Live that I get a lot of swimsuits from Amazon too.
There. Yeah, you can talk about that. That's fine.
$2.30.
$2.30.
I can't see who said it, but I get plenty of
Kristen.
swimsuits from
$2.
Amazon. This will be my first ever nice swimsuit.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll last. Take me on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
Well, also worth checking that one. Try to find something that looks exactly like that.
True.
That is on Amazon.
True.
Mhm.
I know, but I do want good quality this time. That won't
Right.
rip on me. 'Cause
Well,
I
yeah.
Jet skiing and all this fun stuff over spring break.
It'll last.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
All
so
I've
it's like
ever
this-
got in my life is cheap, as inexpensive as I can. So I'm maybe one time. Or maybe.
Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate the shout out.
What did
and
he
the
say?
share. No, he was just he was sharing telling everyone to share the live feed. Brandon is the official K92 Mornin Thang Flavor Flav. He's our
Flavor Flav. Delicious.
He does not wear a clock though, and that's okay.
That show just so gross. Just so gross. And every
So
time they would make out,
wonderfully
he was eating KFC, and then he started making out with one of the girls. It made me sick. Ew.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't make out with just one. He just tongue kiss all the girls. So there was 15 in the house, and they were all just. And there was one. Do you remember the one episode where the girl she tried to cook a turkey in the microwave?
Vaguely.
And it was just so nasty watching it go down. She was like, "Yeah, just stick this in the microwave for a little bit." And they said, "Are you doing this for TV? You cannot be."
You can't be that stupid, can you? I don't know. Maybe you can.
I don't know. They do have that show on Food Network. The folks that can't cook. What's it called?
Worst cooks. I hate that show.
Yeah. I watched the Sandwich King. Sandwich King. He was making funnies yesterday.
He's hilarious.
Because Sonny pushed him and he fell all the way to the ground. He's like, "Oh, my hip," and fell off. Yeah, being real cute.
He's hilarious.
Kristen Morton. Why when I read that, I was thinking about the salt.
Morton Salt.
But I know.
Nothing gets past you, Monica.
That's how I went. I was looked at it. It was straight to it. Michelle had her first corn dog
Okay.
at Lucky's.
All right.
Should I do those bottoms? I feel like those are really sandy, but that's what was pictured with the top. Or should I do those? Just pictures with different tops. I kind of like those though. Which me too. It's just is that weird that that's so thin and then that's so thick?
A little bit, but then that's thin.
But then that's thin. And
Yeah.
that's thick. And these were the ones that were pictured with it.
I kinda like
that's
'em.
You do?
Perfect
Yeah.
tonight.
No,
The
no.
butt is pretty well covered.
Yeah, I think it's cute. Actually, yeah.
Okay.
We got to jump into the big news, which is Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux and their breakup because after, 2-3 years of marriage, they're calling it quits.
Or we think marriage.
We think marriage. I know a source close to Jen is saying that we don't have proof that they're legally married, And,
makes it easier.
And TMZ, they did try to go back and find a marriage license. They said they went as far as 2010. They didn't see anything, but we don't know what the deal is.
Doesn't seem like it's ugly. It just seems like they didn't
It
want to
just
be together
happened.
anymore. I don't really see any battles going on over money or anything like that.
No, nothing like that. They're both are rich, and they're good to
Now,
go.
Monica, you did throw out there when this breakup came in that there is something with Brad Pitt.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I still think there's something with Brad Pitt. And the only reason I say that is because she is in constant contact with Brad's mom.
Well, and Brad did text her on her birthday or something.
Yeah, he did. She stays with the fact that over the years, she's still, they don't have kids together now. So they could have called it quits and ended it right there.
Cut the cord.
She stays in contact with the family, and mom loves her. So I think that had, that was a reason for maybe Brad Pitt and Angelina.
Gossip websites will explode if that relationship happens.
Yeah.
I mean, good grief.
Yes. But why? I mean, if they do, if it does, it does.
All right.
We'll see what happens. And they also said that it was doomed from the beginning because Justin Theroux, he resides in New York.
She lives in L.A.
She lives in L.A.
She didn't want to really move to New York.
She didn't, and she did, and now this has
I
happened.
don't know if Brad and Jen will work out because Brad's got so many kids now, and Jen has none, and I don't think she's a kid person.
No, they said that Jen is not that easygoing, and I mean, I kind of figured that much. I don't know. She has patience for how many kids? He has, what, 12, 11,
Something
15?
like that.
25.
25.
Yeah,
that
something
is
like
correct.
that.
Yep.
All right, so Jamie Foxx, he's dating Katie Holmes, and everything is on the hush-hush for the most part.
Don't ask him about it. Like
Don't
ESPN
dare.
guy didn't really even ask, just kind of made a joke.
Did you and Katie Holmes play basketball for Valentine's Day? Like some real loving basketball game?
And done.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
Yeah.
Yes, you did lose him.
He's gone.
Don't ask.
No. Tom Cruise said you better not talk about anything.
It's in her divorce agreement that she can't talk about anything. There were a couple of years I don't think she was even allowed to be in a relationship, and she just stays very hush-hush on the whole thing. Tom has not seen that kid in 4 or 5 years now, something like that.
Yeah.
All very odd. Liars Club is next. Speaking of odd, Miss Monica Brooks is not one to cry. And something unusual made her shed a tear. We will explain. Then we'll do awesomeness after that. So if you have something you want to celebrate, 52353 is a text. Designer sunglasses from the Ever collection for our favorite. That's on the way. La la fleedle ho. Blah leedle loo.
My neighbor was funny. My neighbor, she always says, just call me the Puerto Rican.
Yes.
He walking up to me. I was driving through the alleyway, and he was like, walks up with a big ass cigar. He always has a cigar. He said, "Hey, I asked you something. Did I see you on TV the other day for TMZ?" He said, "That's my shit."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What?" But he just trips me out because he's so just cool with it. And he's a grandfather too. Like I wouldn't even. His grandson was just riding his little bike around. He said, "Go over there and go play."
I'm watching TMZ. Leave me alone.
That is funny. Because we don't know his name.
The Puerto Rican.
Prefers for us not to know his name.
Whatever. Whatever the Puerto Rican says. So requested by the Puerto Rican. What, you going to tell him no?
I know. Nope. I'm like, okay. All right there.
This is you on TMZ at your house. It probably assumes you're running a little private webcam deal.
I know, and I thought about that. I thought about when you said that. I was
What else you doing in that bedroom of yours?
What is she up to? And he's always smoking a bit. He's the only person I've seen smoke a cigar on the regular. I don't know if people smoke cigars like that anymore, but yeah, every day he has a big
Every
cigar.
day. Dang.
But he's so cool.
All right, so my card is $75.
Okay, you got your.
All right.
Oh yeah. Look.
All right. First, try.
He said we are ready to go.
What did I say? It was $10 off. So that's okay. We're gonna try Flash 30 as a code first.
All caps.
Yeah. That one was showing up as likely expired, but we were going to try it first.
It's loading. Apply discount. Didn't say it said it was invalid.
And okay, try 10 off then.
It worked.
Stand by.
Ooh. Hey. Like a swan.
One of us is telling the truth and one of us is a liar. So this is pretty simple. It's one or the other. Pick out the liar, win a prize. Today it's a $50 gift certificate for an experience at Salon del Sol and Spa
nice.
in Roanoke. So it's valid for a half-hour massage, a half-hour facial, or a 1-hour pedicure.
I like it.
They are really working on your feet for that hour.
Oh, yeah.
That's
well,
a
maybe you
lot.
need to work.
They might.
Yeah, if you got some rough toes.
Bust out the sander, the belt sander and everything. Anyway, $50. Pick out the liar. One of us is telling the truth. One of us ain't. Is it me? Zach, watched 3 movies in a row.
Monica cried during a soda commercial.
One more time. Zach, watched 3 movies in a row.
Monica cried during a soda commercial.
Who's the liar? 774-9236. 800-468-9236. Find out next. Let's check one other thing, unless you've already purchased.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Did you already purchase? Fine.
Color
if you
1?
did.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Color
okay.
2?
Well, we'll check for future
Color 3?
reference. I think you're probably
Color
fine.
4? Color 5? Color 6? Color 7? Color 8? K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Megan, who's the liar? All right, Megan. Hey, be sure to have your radio turned off and just make sure that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay? All right. K92, hello? K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Cindy, and who's the liar?
Okay. No white
Alright,
fox
should I have
on
your radio turned off?
eBay,
Okay,
so
hold on
you're
a second,
safe.
okay?
Okay.
You didn't miss any extra money.
K92, hello?
So mad. I just spent
Hey,
70
what's your
bucks.
name? All right, and who's the liar? All right,
It's
Aubrey,
okay.
make sure your radio's off.
I've
We're not
lost a
on
ton of
speakerphone or
weight.
Bluetooth, okay, Aubrey?
A ton.
All right.
Enough.
I've gotten to
Whatever.
I deserve this, right?
Hey, you get to take like free vacations to Italy, so a $50 bikini is not really the trade-off there. I mean, come on. I'm kind of regretting my decision. Could have looked on
But I
Amazon
knew
to
that,
compare
though.
and contrast first, which you did not do. I did save you $10, so there's at least that.
Yeah.
See?
So
She's
then
doing a
you are
lot of
Cindy.
activeness in these.
So then you are.
She's doing a lot of walking like this on the beach. And it just causes her to just... There's a lot, where you have to jump in the air and have someone take a picture of you for Instagram. But that
Oh,
requires a lot of takes. So there's a lot of this.
A bunch of boomerangs.
Uh-huh. A lot of moving. Okay. I need... we have a...
Sleep number. Blah, 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 blah.
Sleep number.
These two just made me spend $75 on a bikini.
But it's going to last.
Hey, when it was 37,
Don't
how
laugh.
much are those bottoms? You spent too much on the
35.
bottoms.
They were
See?
35.
See? That's your fault. I said stop at the top.
I know.
Though I did say $10.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's how they get you. Not my money. I don't give a shit.
Like, spend that money.
Do it. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Why'd you do that? That's what friends do. Come on, buy it. What'd you buy that for? One of us is telling the truth. One of us is a liar. It's a 50-50 shot. Is it me? Zach, watched 3 movies in a row.
Monica cried during a soda commercial.
A soda commercial. Let's start with Aubrey. Good morning, Aubrey.
Hi.
Aubrey, who do you think is the liar?
I think it's Zach.
You think I'm the liar? I didn't watch 3 movies in a row? Well, I did. I had no kids this weekend, so that worked out well.
Binge watch some TV, some movies.
Went up to the lake with some other friends. Everybody, we all left our kids in one room together for a battle royal or something. No, we all had grandparents, and we did a little binge movie watching on Saturday. I watched the Oscar-nominated movie 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
I've heard good things about that movie.
Awesome. It just won Best Picture at the British Oscars.
Yeah.
I'm holding on to hope that it does not lose to the Fishman movie for Best Picture here, because if it wins, it is totally worth it.
Okay.
And then in a true balance of class versus entertainment, I followed that up with Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hey, I like that movie.
I love
that
Hot
movie
Tub Time
makes
Machine.
Laugh, so I like that.
I hadn't seen that in a long time. Forgot how much I love that movie.
Yeah,
I almost wanted to watch it again yesterday.
That's a fun one.
I want to be in that Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah.
Go back to the 80s.
It's
hang
good
out
times. They have great times in that hot tub.
Yep. Our intern, producer Ben, actually was very disappointed in me because he's a big film snob. And I texted him. I told him I watched 3 Ebbings, blah, 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 that movie. And, I've heard it's good. And I said, and then I watched Hot Tub Time Machine, and he about died when I sent that one out. Would you do that to yourself? I said, it is good.
Yeah.
You need to embrace. Anyway, it was not me, so that means Cindy.
Yes.
Who is it, Monica or Monica?
Monica.
Monica is the liar. She did not cry during a soda commercial.
No, but I cried during. It was just like one of those dumb kid movies that is like called Zombie.
Zombie.
Yes.
So you cried during a zombie kids movie.
Ava had saved this movie. It's on it's saved. It's DVR'd.
How many wines?
None.
None.
No, this was Sunday morning, and we're watching this thing, and I'm like, okay, go ahead. The kids are watching. I'm watching it, and it's a love story because it's like the cheerleader falls in love with this zombie boy, and it was so sweet how it came together. I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel a little teary-eyed from this.
Pale little dead boy made you cry.
Yeah, and I said, this can't be happening. So I try to sip my coffee really hard. It's like, because I know Ava's glancing over like, is she touching her eye? Like, what's going on? Got an eyelash. Let me just sip my coffee and turn my head. But it's amazing now, like the little things that get to you.
Some of those kids' movies, they'll get to. I told you, there was that one children's book. I still can't read it to this day called Someday.
Oh, I don't want to read that book.
Don't.
No.
Oh, my God. I couldn't even make it through. My daughter had this book when she was little, and it's all about someday you'll do this and you grow up and blah, blah, blah. And just spoiler alert, the end of this book, the kid has grown up, and the kid is sitting on the front porch looking at a picture of the parent who's now dead. That's me. I'm dead in the book.
I know. It's sad.
Someday I won't be here anymore. I couldn't read it.
So you read that book to your kids, and you're crying at the end.
I was.
You're like, Dad, why so sad?
My daughter, she used to rub it in, too. She's so sweet. But when she would pick out her book, she'd say, Daddy, we can't read this one because you cry all the time.
Oh, but you can't. No. Yeah, but it happens. It gets
Zombie.
us all, yep.
Well,
Zombie.
congratulations, Cindy. You get yourself that $50 gift card to Salon del Sol and Spa in Roanoke. That's good for either a half-hour massage, half-hour facial, or a 1-hour pedicure. We have those this week, so there'll be more of those on tap if you can keep it together, Monica.
I know.
Awesomeness is next. You got to celebrate what's good in your world, set the tone for the week. Favorite person will get designer sunglasses from the Ever Collection at the Valley View Mall in Roanoke. So you can start texting now to 52353.
To weather.
Roadwise, we're good. If you see anything out there, though, pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Showers this morning, but then just cloudy. High 56. Getting warm tomorrow. High 73. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes. Sometimes a great night's sleep will make you shed a tear or two.
Oh, it will. Yeah, your body feels so good. You wake up and you say, my gosh, that was wonderful.
Yeah, I was at the lake this weekend
Uh-huh.
in not my Sleep Number
I was
bed.
gonna say, you had a
I was
futon? What'd you
very
have?
excited to be back. No, it was a bed, but it wasn't a bed with a good mattress, and also
Oh.
it was a bed that was shoved up in the corner. And I
Oh.
had to sleep. Baby had to sleep in a corner.
That's no good.
Ain't nowhere for my water or my phone, so I was thirsty and I didn't know what time it was.
Yeah. Oh, that's
very
sad.
lost and confused.
You missed your sleep number.
I did miss my sleep number.
You don't get a number on that bed.
No, you don't. Your
No.
number is good luck. That's it. My number on my sleep number bed is 35.
I'm a 40.
And that is specifically designed for me and my sleeping style. We talked about it earlier, how you got to biohack your sleep, and there are certain times you should go to bed, and you can use Sleep IQ technology with a sleep number bed to really, truly understand that. You go to bed too late, even if
Yep.
you get 8 hours, you say, well, why do I feel tired? You look at your Sleep IQ score, and you can understand,
Let you know.
oh, I moved too much, or my heart rate was too high.
You need
or-
to know that.
Yeah, exactly. And some of the new beds will adjust your sleep number in the middle of the night for you if you need more or less support. That's what a sleep number bed will do for you. They cost about the same as a traditional mattress. They last twice as long, and 9 out of 10 owners recommend them. Go in now during the Ultimate Sleep Number event. You can save 50% on an Ultimate Limited Edition bed. Plus, queen mattresses start at only $699.99. Sleepnumber.com for all the details. Then go to the stores. District of the Valley View Mall in Lynchburg. Wards Road. Wait, Valley View Mall is in Roanoke.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I did a lot of drinking this weekend. I'm sorry.
It was big
District
weekend.
of the Valley View Mall in Roanoke, Wards Road in Lynchburg, and you tell them the K92 Morning Thang sent you. Kids don't be like me. I did. I said Valley View Mall in Lynchburg. Wait. Hang on one second there, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
They're everywhere. You know.
Let me get your last name. Say it one time for me. Your phone number?
Gwen, are you referring to 3 billboards? Because I thought it was friggin' awesome.
Oh, sorry. Say it one more time for me. Say 540-819. Okay. And your date of birth?
Yeah.
All right. And your address? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I do believe those gift cards are in.
Hang on one second. I'll let you know. Yep. We
Okay.
have 'em.
All right. You know where we're located and everything, right? Okay. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30. Just make sure to have your ID and you can pick up your gift card. I gotta pee. I'll be right back. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's see.
I was dreaming when I wrote this.
One.
Villa, burr.
Where can I find a spoon?
Where can I find a spoon? In the kitchen. If you look at the cabinet that is if you're looking at the refrigerator, there's a cabinet, the big cabinet that's sort of behind you. There's a giant drawer. The middle drawer has forks, spoons, and knives in it, plastic ones.
I don't need a key fob, right?
No. Nope, you're good. Doobadap. I do.
One.
Pull down your pants, sabba-dabba-doo, and a doodle dance.
Two.
Oh, after me, and a feel la la. Three. I've got new boobs. I've got new boobs. Shavana Bujavaju. Meow, 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 meow.
Tell myself.
I do.
3.
3. Flavor Flav. Did you find what you needed? Things are looking up for your broke ass.
What?
Stop talking to me. I do that all the time.
Oh no.
It's funny where sometimes I'll hem and haw or spending, $5 on something. I'm not doing that. And then I'll drop 40 on some shoes. And I think, didn't need those. Didn't need those. All right.
Yep.
Shit. Or I say, I'm not spending $10 on Netflix. That kind of thing.
Hi, Sherry. That does suck. You know what? At least, all right, so you get a getaway, so that's great. And Sherry, where are you going? Where are you going for your getaway? And then the weather is going to be decent this week for moving, so it's not cold or anything. So that's
looking
good.
at my own handwriting. So Amanda lives in Works.
Mm-hmm.
Zip code 24184. I was looking at, I'm like, how is her birthday 24184? I was like, that has to be.
She drive a Chelsea.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I get. Making fun of Jared.
Stand by.
Rainbow.
Awesomeness is next. Set the tone for your week. Win some designer sunglasses. Then I will tell you the story. I guess it's sort of a mystery. 2 guys, 1 mannequin, and the police.
Oh.
And a remote control car. I'm really not sure how
does
all
that
this,
even work?
What kind of party is this?
Whoa, that's a party.
I mean, I did some drinking, but I wasn't that much. I don't know.
No.
We'll see. We'll explain. That's in Blow Your Mind. What's good in your world? Text it now, 52353. Or you can start calling 774-9236. 800-468-9236. We get into the awesomeness next.
Smells like me Friday night. Walking into Kroger a little tipsy and spending bottled wine. Usually, I was like, I just meant to get like a cheap bottle. I think it was like $20-some for a bottle. I bought like 2 of them. I was like, I didn't need that shit. Didn't need it.
Here, call this one, Monica. See if line 4 is anything, too.
K92, hello? Hey, what's going on? Are you calling for awesomeness? Yes, hold on a second, okay? She doesn't know why she called.
Okay, just...
Let's see here.
Yeah, sure. K92, hold on 1 second. One more time. All right, talk to line 1 first.
K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Eric, what's going on, Eric? You have something awesome going on right now? Okay, hey, be sure to have your radio turned off. We're going to talk to you here in just a minute, okay? Okay, one second.
Try that
Hey, what's your name?
one more time.
All right, what's awesome?
No.
What's going on that's awesome in your world? Hey, you call us back, okay?
All right, you try that one again. I'm going to try this one here real quick.
She's not answering. Or he, whoever.
They.
And we have Eric.
Gah. 10 seconds. Two guys in a mannequin in a remote control car. We'll get into the details here in Blow Your Mind for our dodo of the day. That should
Okay.
be 2 dodos of the day. So dodos of the day on the way.
Gimme. Good. Gimme. Good.
We must first set the tone for the week.
What's good in your world? What's awesome?
Celebrate some awesomeness.
Yeah.
We'll tell you about my gambling exploits. Because, Monica, not only did I win money playing dice over the weekend,
Oh, look at you.
I won money on the Daytona 500 as well. That's
What?
right, people. I won $9.
$9.
$9!
That's something.
$9.
That's something, though.
That is.
You gotta celebrate the small.
The very
Big and
small.
small.
You
$9.
celebrate the tiny. You start from there.
Yeah. You never know. It might expand out.
Exactly.
This week, you say, okay, I got $11.
Maybe. Small gains. That's what it
Whoa.
is.
Yeah.
We'll be going for that big hit.
That's all
So you
right.
know what? I'm
for
almost
you.
there, so Grandma can get that operation. We
Uh-huh.
are well on our way. Let's say good morning to Eric. Good morning, Eric.
Good morning.
All right, Eric, what's good in your world?
So this morning, whenever I was taking my son to school, he decided to tell me that, Daddy, you work too hard cleaning the house on the weekend. I'm going to start helping.
Oh,
love
look at that. And you know he's going to do a terrible job at it, but it's the thought that counts, and that's great. Right, Eric?
That's right.
Yep.
Helps
He's
out a
7
lot.
years old.
That's good.
Yeah.
He's a good kid right there.
Mhm.
My son would never.
What?
My daughter would help. She'd go out of her way to help.
Yeah,
My
Ava
son,
helps.
Last night he had to pick up some of his own stuff, and he said, "I can't talk." Like, what does that even mean? I don't understand his
no.
excuses at all. Eric, what's your son's name?
His name is Alex.
All right, shout out to Alex for being a good kid. Eric, you're definitely in the running for those designer
really
sunglasses.
sweet.
Everybody else, you can text 52353 or call. We like phone calls, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Monica Brooks.
What's awesome for me on Friday night, my girlfriends hanging out with them and breakfast for dinner. Just awesome. Yeah, my friend Michelle, she cooked for us, and we had waffles and
Define dinner
sausage.
time, by the way.
Dinner time around like midnight-ish, 12:30-ish.
This is European dinner.
Yes.
Midnight. Midnight is not dinner.
A late dinner, Zach.
That's an
A
early
late-
breakfast, even. You could almost argue instead.
It's a Brenner.
A Brenner?
Breakfast dinner.
Who knew? Or is it Dreckfast since it's dinner slash
I
breakfast?
don't know what you. Yeah, it's a late dinner.
Monica's definitions of food meals are always so screwed up. A
Yeah.
late brunch, which is a lunch.
A late brunch. It's a
And
late brunch.
But you pass across the noon hour. I'm sorry, you're into lunch at that point. So you had a wonderful breakfast for dinner at midnight.
Yeah.
You had a midnight snack of eggs is what you did. You had drunk Waffle House, okay? That's what you had.
A little bit, yeah. So it was great. It was wonderful, though.
Sorry, we had
awesome.
fun Waffle House. That's what it was. Very nice. Okay, you guys next, and then we'll get into the story of the guys and the mannequin. Yep, it is what it is. Thank you, Eric. Eric called, right? Hang on one second, Eric. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, just get Eric's number.
Hey, Eric, what's your phone number? All right, we have your number. We'll call you if you're the winner, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, K92, hello? Hey, what's your name? Hey, Christina, what's awesome?
The hiccups because you were busy laughing so hard to this show. I understand. Yes. That's what it was.
Hey, Christina, make sure your radio's off. That we're not on speakerphone. We're gonna talk to you here in just a minute, okay? All right.
Okay.
What's a late dinner?
An incredibly late dinner. Okay. Here's a couple you can try.
Hiccup.
Hiccup. Which one are you calling right now?
392.
Okay.
I'm calling 603.
Okay, I'm gonna text the 392.
And they're busy. Hello. Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you. Hey, what's your name? Morgan, just make sure to have your radio turned off and that we're not on speakerphone or Bluetooth, okay? All right. Okay, what's that?
Try that other one again because I just texted them to tell them
Okay.
we call and answer. So we'll see if that works. If not, I got one more. We can try.
Hello, hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you here in just a couple minutes.
I think that's Amanda.
Hey, just make sure your radio's off and that we're not on speaker, okay? All right, one second. Yeah. Because our answer machine was like, hey, it's Amanda.
Perfect. Okay, that's all I need.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go, Monica. It's winter swimming. They were just showing them all like getting ready to polar bear plunge. It was winter swimming.
Yeah.
Winter swimming.
Oh, at the mall, they were asking me. They said, yeah, I was thinking it could be wintertime golf. Winter golf.
Winter golf.
Yeah.
Snow golf? Is that a thing? Snolf? Snolf. Snow.
Okay. Would you,
How very
Thanks.
preppy of you. Preppy. I said preppy.
well,
Golf is
Ava
preppy.
loves golf.
Golf is, I suck at golf. I hate it. And I'm athletic, and I suck at golf.
And they told Ava to practice by putting her head against the wall and just getting her shoulders, just swinging her shoulders. She's left-handed too, so she has her clubs with a pay. We actually got a deal on the clubs because they had girl clubs for like her age range. for her height,
Stand by.
but it was for a lefty. And it just so happens
Gimme good. Gimme good.
And don't forget the story of two guys and a mannequin is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Not a sitcom.
Yeah, sounds like one. I was like, what's the deal?
Two guys and a mannequin and a pizza place somewhere in there. Morgan, good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning.
What's good in your world, Morgan?
What's good in my world is I get to go on a 12-hour drive next week.
Okay, but you're excited about that.
Yeah, we actually take this drive a lot. We go see family, but this time we get to take all the kids to the Boston Aquarium and
yeah. It's a good
have
aquarium.
a good time.
When you say 12-hour drive, I'm like, are you calling for Fork You instead of I'm like,
Do you know
wrong
what day
segment.
this is? She'll call back late after the road trip. She'll call for Fork You. You know what?
Yeah.
It's not nearly as bad with kids in the car because of technology now.
Yeah,
it really
exactly.
isn't.
Yep,
It's
they'll
so
watch
great.
movies the whole way.
Exactly. Here's your iPad. Don't talk to me. That's it.
Yeah.
It's actually better. I can listen to music. I can listen to my own podcast. Headphones on. That's all it is.
Good.
Awesome. Morgan, love it. Let's see. Amanda. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
What you got, Amanda? What's good?
I leave for Europe for 2 weeks and 3 days.
You leave for Europe for 2
Oh,
weeks.
yes, I do.
Oh.
Yes, I do.
Have you ever been to Europe before?
I've never been out of the country. So
Okay.
I'm scared, but I'm so excited.
And so you say Europe, you got to be going to a bunch of different places.
Yes, I'm going to the Netherlands and Belgium and Germany and possibly Switzerland.
Good for you.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Are you going
Yeah.
alone?
No, I'm going with my best friend.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Has she ever left the country?
No.
All right.
But so you get to experience it together. That's good.
Yes,
Right.
That's
it's
good.
going to be amazing.
Hide your money and trust no one. Just remember that.
Oh man.
Don't
my
fall
plan.
for those
That's my
charming
plan.
French guys. I hear those stories all the time. They charm you and then they steal your wallet. So you have to watch out for that. Amanda, that's going to be awesome. You have to let us know when you get back how it went,
I
too.
will.
Lots of
Thank you
pictures.
so much.
Also, because we
Thank
want to make sure you made it back. So just
Uh-huh.
absolutely
Have fun.
love it. So let's see. We have some texts at 52353. Julia says she got to attend the Virginia Tech military ball with her boyfriend. Absolutely perfect weekend, and she is so grateful. We had
Good.
somebody else say their great-grandparents are about to celebrate their 70th wedding anniversary.
Woo!
That is phenomenal. One more, Christina. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning.
All right, Christina, what's good?
For the first time in 6 years, my kids slept in their own beds last night.
Oh,
There you
that
go.
is spectacular. How many kids do you have?
2,
Two kids, and how old?
4.5, and 6. So
And there has-
ever since the 6-year-old was born.
Wow.
I've
Man.
been very fortunate in my life for many reasons, but one of them is that my kids don't come into my room.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't know if I just got lucky or I tried to set that tone of, don't you ever come in here.
No.
But unless they feel terrible, I mean, that is about the only time they really ever come in. So it's you. I probably didn't even know what to do with yourself last night, Christina.
No, I promised them if they slept in their beds for 30 days, I'd get them a bunk bed. So they're on their way.
Wow, that's
But now you
amazing.
can finally move in your bed. You can just
Oh
like
my gosh, I
squirm
know. I don't know
around
what
and
to do.
stretch.
I know. You have no idea. I mean, seriously, even after one day, I know. I would say, look, if you can stay in your room for 30 days, I'll buy you a car. I don't care. Bunk bed, a house, anything. I will give you all of the money in the world. Just don't come in here anymore. That's spectacular.
Yeah.
Christina,
Yeah,
I'm
she's feeling
picking
good.
Christina for the win. I mean, you have to
Christina.
understand.
It's a different world for Christina.
It is.
Yeah.
She woke up today.
I woke
all
up
of
like
li-
this,
yeah,
fabulous, feeling
Yeah,
good.
she did. All of life was different for her.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Nice.
So, Christina, hang on. We're going to get you some designer sunglasses so you can pimp walk all around town as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's awesomeness. Next, two guys, a mannequin, a remote control car.
What the heck?
What the heck? Yeah, you're right. What the heck? That's the only thing here. And I feel like we're going to get more questions than we get answers, but we'll figure it out
All
next and
right.
blow your mind. Hang on, Christina. Yeah, I like her.
Christina. Hello, Christina. Hey, what's your last name? All right, your phone number?
I'll buy you every American Girl doll and a car and an iPhone if you stay.
Just need to put into our system your info. Yeah, but and let me get your date of birth real quick. Okay.
It's awful. Fortunately, again, our kids have never if they're really sick, that's about it. I mean, even if they have a nightmare, that's kind of, you go and you help them out. You go into their room for a few minutes until they fall back asleep. The only rule difference is if I've already gone to work, my wife will let them sleep in the bed because I'm gone. So there's a spot. That's about it. I know we have a small dog that sleeps in the bed that I can't stand. Well, it's just the fact that she's in the bed. It's my wife's little toy, but she's the buzzkill dog because she sleeps right in the middle of the bed too. So she's in the way, and she'll growl at you in the middle of the night too. It's like, get the hell out of here! This is my bed. Hi. Hello. Okay. Is it Kevin? Yeah, it's Kevin. Yeah, you have 1 minute, Monica. I'll come out, but you just got to wait. I can't do it right this second. Monica's being all chatty, just talking to people at the front desk, which is very nice of her. But how am I supposed to tell the story of the mannequin without her? Let me get in here. Get in here. We're live on the radio. I also made her run, so that's good. I mean, you need to know this. You want to hear this story. Exactly. I can't do it without you. There's nobody else here.
Well, I'm Fred. I'm listening. No.
Let's say hello to our co-dodos of the day. Police rescue 2 men locked together with a mannequin.
Hold on. So, rescued. First, rescued.
Yes, stuck to the mannequin.
Oh, no.
As we start this unsolved mystery, I'm not sure if we even want to solve this mystery. What I do know above all else is, can I please salute our law enforcement officers who have to put up with things like this?
Yeah.
Whatever happens at your day at work today, you do not have to answer a call in Germany where police found 2 men yelling for help in an apartment. So the police were called. They show up in the early hours of Saturday morning. There is a 58-year-old man and a 61-year-old, quote, visitor.
A visitor.
As this story says, hopelessly locked together to a mannequin in a large remote-controlled car. And the mannequin was also dressed in a knight's costume.
Well, that's a twist.
There's a lot of twists here.
A lot of twists.
A lot of turns. Not even sure what to expect on this one.
Well, Lee, you know what? I'm glad they had their phone there so they could call 911 when, you never know.
Well,
when
neighbors had to call because they were yelling for help.
Oh, the neighbors had to call.
Because this mannequin, again, hopelessly locked together, whatever that means, and also too drunk to explain how this all happened.
Yeah, you have to be drunk for that. I guess the one guy was like, I got a mannequin dressed as a knight in the corner.
Well, I got a large remote-controlled car. Let's see where this night goes. Who's ready?
Yeah, where's the car come into play?
I don't know. I don't know where the car comes into play.
Maybe the car is pulling their beer. They need another beer as they're with their mannequin.
Is it a Barbie car? Is it that sort of remote-controlled car? How large is this thing? Was one man sitting in a Barbie car?
I would not be surprised if it's not like a Barbie car, like one of those.
The poor police, too, because their statement says the whole thing would have remained a funny episode, but the younger man was, quote, more than impolite.
Okay. Yeah. That's one where you have to report that. And then you go home to your wife and you sit there and, your husband.
Hey, how was work today? Don't
ask me.
Please don't ask.
Don't ask. No.
And you know what? If I'm the cops and I show up and this dude is hopelessly stuck to a mannequin and then he gets lippy with me, I'm leaving.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Bye. You figure it out.
Ain't no law that says I got to help you out with your
got
mannequin.
yourself into that position.
Uh-huh.
You figure it out.
Have fun with it.
No.
Here's a chisel and a butter knife. Have fun. See whatever you need to do.
And they didn't give us any kind of photo evidence of anything,
I would not want it if they had it. I'm
Okay, I
okay
was
with
just
that.
trying to-
I'm all right. So that, my friends, is your dodos of the day.
Uh-huh.
How does the remote control car come into all of it?
How?
You want a follow-up story, but you don't.
No. But I do. I really do.
There's some great texts for the awesomeness, 52353. We'll get to those. Shout you out what's good in your world. Traffic is good, so we're all set there. If you see anything, you can always text it to 52353. Showers this morning should be ending here, and then cloudy, 56. Fairly mild, cloudy tonight, 51. Then it really warms up tomorrow, high 73. 40 now at your K92. That's your K92. Traffic now. If you need an attorney, contacting Mark Skolrud is who you would like to contact, especially if you're dealing with an insurance company.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to reach out to Mark and his legal team and just see what they say.
So it doesn't matter your situation, even if you're two guys with a mannequin and
You
a
go
car?
somewhere else. I don't
Okay,
know. I think you've got some issues.
All right, yeah.
But if you're getting any kind of monetary offer from an insurance company, you don't know what the precedents are. You don't know what is a fair offer. Mark does. He's had cases, these are real cases, where clients were offered $2,500 from an insurance company, and Mark got them $74,000.
Nice.
He recently settled another case for over $500,000 as well. So on average, injured people with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. I feel like the mannequin deserves representation in all of this.
Sure.
Over the two people.
Yeah.
Mark deals with these adjusters over and over again. Like I said, so he's experienced in this. He will know if your offer is a fair offer. 3.5 times more money on average. Contact him today. It's free to sit down and have the consult. So 877-444-4444. He'll hear you out. He'll let you know. You have nothing to lose. Just let him look at your case and go from there. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do.
He was it's not Kevin.
Oh,
He
okay.
he was telling us about the event where you're helping soldiers.
Hero raffle?
No. We were talking about Awesomeness last week, I think. And he called in, he won. He was telling us about an event where he started off with 10 people.
Oh, right. Yeah. And he said he was going to use them as a raffle item. Yes. Okay. Boy, man, it's like everybody Blue Ridge Auto this, Blue Ridge Auto that in my life the last 3 weeks. It's like you run into all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's all coinky dinkle. Makes you think, don't make my car break. I don't want to go over there. I don't have a message. Oh, Roanoke.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. What was his name again? I forget. Monica doesn't remember. I don't know. Oh, Travis? Sounds right. From the call. I'm trying to remember from the call.
What is that sign? Oh, behind you it says look.
That's a nice outdated thing there.
Little message just now. You're talking about behind you. The look. Emergency. CDs below.
Oh, yeah. See, you're looking at the emergency off-air procedures. So it tells you where, who to call and what to do. And then it says, look down, because you can see down there. Can you see down there when I'm pointing? You barely. It's over here. You can see just the end. It's just under my my Arctic mug there. There's like a rack of CDs. That's right. Compact disc children. They used to have music on them. And that's for the emergency. If, all of the computer is down, play a CD back there on the rack. And Samantha wants to know what you're drinking.
Oh, I have a venti coffee with a little bit of sugar, but extra cream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pike Place. Yes. Sugar. Yeah.
Let's see. Who else is... I've missed a few here. Sherry. Yeah, Aurora. I know AJR. I have actually suggested that we look into them for a concert that we're working on because I think they're going to be good live. That is my guess. Their song is all... Man, it won't stop playing on Apple Music. I keep trying to rub it in. It's... My favorite color is you. What's up, Jay? Love that you listen. We appreciate that. Oh, Greensboro. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay, let's see. Good morning, Patsy. Yeah, I know, Eric. Really. That's crazy. Bruno. Hello, Bruno. Yeah, let's see. Are we playing AJ overnight? We played Weak. That's not the one. We've got a new one. Sober up, something like that. I think it's in a commercial too. If we play it, you'll be thoroughly annoyed by this part, Monica, once because it'll get so annoying after a while. As this, and they do. How's it go again? They do that like 3 times in the song. We'll drive you insane after a while. How's it go again? All right, turn that down. Fred is out today with a cough and a sore throat. Got any other questions, Stephanie? Nosy? No, I'm kidding. Got a lot of questions. Where's Fred? What's that sign? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, the U.S. ladies be crying.
Yesterday, Ava had her request of she didn't want the pancakes made at home. She wanted pancakes from IHOP. And I said, well, I suggest you get a job.
Oh.
She said, and she froze like she thought about it. Like,
fine, I will.
What? Yes, little girl, I suggest you get a job.
Stand by. Stand by. Everybody's banging on Fergie's version of the national anthem over the weekend.
I didn't get a chance. I missed it.
Well, I have it for you next.
Thank you.
So we'll get into that. It was at the NBA All-Star Game.
Yeah.
Some sort of smooth jazz, sexy version of the national anthem.
So it wasn't sexy. It wasn't smooth.
It was.
That's what I gather from the.
I don't know.
Okay.
Awesomeness
All right.
52353. Some great text. Thank you for all your participation in that. Sarah says life is good because spring break is in 2 weeks, as well as her 21st birthday, and she's killing it in her classes at Jefferson.
Good for you.
So congratulations to you. Let's see what else we have here. Chris had an awesome text. There it is. Chris in Roanoke was 425 pounds. And this weekend, he's down to 393.
Woo! It's hard work.
It's very hard.
Put in the work.
And I know
make
he's got
it
a long
happen.
way to go, but he's under 400, and that is a fantastic start. Brittany in Christiansburg is excited. Her baby slept through the night. That is always great. Katie in Christiansburg got engaged over the weekend, so congratulations. Ginny in Lewisburg, what's good, my world? Is my grandma came home last night from open heart surgery, and today's her birthday. Best gift ever. Ginny's birthday it is, so happy birthday, Ginny. Thank you all. We'll get into Fergie. Fergie Ferg.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Marvin Gaye did it once back in the 70s.
But that's Marvin Gaye.
But exactly. That's Marvin Gaye.
He can pull off anything.
This is
back in
MILF
the
money.
day.
This is a little bit different. We'll
He's loud.
explain.
That was like back in the day when he was alive. Yes. Like, by the way.
Way back in the day.
back.
When he had life.
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin. Dude, it's Marvin. Starving like Marvin. You don't. You can creep. That's fine. You can ask any questions you want. I'm just kidding. Hey, Jonah, what's up?
She's like concerts and stuff like James Brown and Marvin Gaye. She met all of them. It was $1. And she said they didn't pay attention at the concert. She said now you think back like, I probably should have paid attention. And, you know, I was actually right there with them. She's like, yeah, pay $1. Walk in, hang out. I know. It's like $1 now. I was like,
Shoot. Are you trying to diminish the fact that I won $9 over the weekend?
oh!
In little $1 bursts of dice games also. Come on, man. Spit on my winnings. Screw you. Let you down. And like a bit of fast is all. Money, no. You don't make word. It's the name of the city.
They were saying it wrong, right?
Pyeongchang. Pyeongchang. Everybody on NBC says Pyeongchang, even though it's incorrect. They've been told by their bosses to say it that way because, quote, it sounds better. Exactly. Roanoke? We just like the sound of it better. Sorry, we're going to call it Roanoke. Rono. No. Rono bono? Oh, no. Yeah. It's like a river, sister. Let you down. Dong. Fergie sang the national anthem.
Heard that
she
did.
mixed it up a little bit, which people don't like. I don't like when you change it too much, especially when you make it some sort of sultry, smooth jazz version. So here's just a snippet of Fergie.
That our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star spangled
How you doing, America?
banner
Oh, God, Monica's wiping her head. That's the end of that.
now yet wave?
Yeah.
What happened? then?
Well, she
Don't
tried
you
to do something different.
But don't you have practice? You know, a little practice, and then you have people telling you it sounds good or bad. Change.
I mean,
this
from a
note.
voice perspective, it's all right. It's just the fact that she switched it up. Here's Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal talking about it at halftime.
Can we talk about Fergie's national anthem? Oh, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that to my Fergie. Leave her alone.
It's so bad.
Fergie, I love you. It was different. It was sexy. I like it. I'm right. It was different. Leave her alone. I needed a cigarette after that. Leave her alone.
Hey, I'm sorry, but they both good to.
Charles sounds like he had 18 cigarettes before he started talking. My goodness.
I can't really tell who I was listening to.
Yeah.
Right there.
What you're listening to is it's not
Fergie?
a good week for Fergie. That's what we have
but
there.
she tried.
Number 2.
Trending number 2. This is adorable, but also annoying and wasteful at the same time. This dad, he's got 4 kids, and ever since he first dropped his oldest daughter off at college in 1995, he sends them a postcard every day that he doesn't see them.
Aw.
So if he doesn't see the kid, then he sends them a postcard. And he said, oh, that's so cute. You know, the dad, he's adorable. But then I start thinking to myself, all right, he has sent 20,000 postcards over the last 20 years.
Okay.
That's a lot of postcards to get in the mail.
That's a lot.
That you know the kids ain't even looking at this point. He even says that. He says, I'm not sure they even read them anymore. So the amount of money he has spent on stamps in the last 20 years.
Well, if he has the money to spend, I think it's kind of sweet.
I know, but you think, man, Dad?
Did he get that from one of those commercials where the guy was taking gum wrappers and putting them or saving them? You know that commercial? And it was real sweet. It was like a box of
gum wrappers.
Gum wrappers.
They don't cost as much as a stamp. So
True.
there's that whole thing. I mean, you think about it this way. If you said, look, Dad, every day you don't see me, just give me 50 cents worth of Bitcoin. Had they been doing that for the last 20 years? Yeah. I mean, it's cute, and he says that even when I'm gone, they'll know that their father loved them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of postcards.
I know, it is a lot.
And he says he tries to write a different message every single time. So
Oh,
even
yeah.
him, someone thinks, oh, God,
He puts in the work.
I didn't see Kevin. Fine, let me go write a little something down.
Number 1.
It just says, hi, Kevin, love Dad. Dad, you wrote this the other day. I get it. Snapchat, everyone complains about the new Snapchat.
It does stink. You can't find stories.
Well, Snapchat CEO Evan Spiegel has weighed in. He has heard your concerns, and he would like to let you know that he does not care. Sorry.
Oh, I know he doesn't. He's
Doesn't
probably
care.
saying just give it time and then you'll fall in love with
He's
it.
actually saying your complaints are only further driving home that this was the right thing to do.
No, because we're talking about Snapchat.
And that he said
keep messing around?
one thing in particular, he was trying to separate your private chats and your friends from the created content of celebrities. And he said one of the complaints we keep getting is, oh, I used to feel like this celebrity was my friend, and now they don't feel like they're my friend anymore. To which he responds, exactly, because they're not.
Ooh.
Cold
he
right
is
there.
cold. Who's that, Evan?
Yes.
Yeah, Evan's cold.
Yeah,
Blooded.
shut it down. So he says they're awesome, and you will love it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And they ain't changing.
I know, and I still log in, and I still look at my Snapchat, and I still play around with it, even though I can't stand it, so it's not going to stop anything.
Yep, 200,000 one-star ratings since they did the new one, but they do not care.
No.
We are going to dive into the Strong Mom shout-outs here in a second on the radio. Also, on the podcast and the Facebook Live feed, you go to the K92 Mornin Thang Facebook page. Weird things that you watched with your parents that you probably shouldn't have watched with your parents when things get awkward. That is next.
Okay.
I was moderately inspired by you just sitting there and watching Walking Dead with Trigger, which is odd to watch with your mom.
Oh. Can we watch?
Zombie porn. Okay, let me get this all going here. Bling-a-ding-ding-a-doo. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Boo and everything knows right up your nose.
Yeah, I did a little Facebook Live at the mall. At the mall.
At the mall.
But even with their Wi-Fi password, it was still like sucky. It just kept freezing up. So I'm like, I know it's still going, so I don't want to hit finish. I know it's there. So I just scanning around, and then I'm like, oh, we're back.
You did that on your stop the peeing.
Peeing.
Ooh, ding, dang,
Peeing.
walla, walla, bing, bang. Ooh, ding, dang, walla, walla, bing, bang. Boom, la, la, la. Okay, here we go. Let's see. I don't care what age you are, but it can be awkward watching television with your parents.
It can be sometimes.
And so it just sneaks up on you. Like, you don't realize this is a situation where maybe things are going to get kind of weird, and then things get kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's not weird for you and your ma to sit and watch Walking Dead?
Not to me. We watched last night till like almost 11 o'clock. We were watching old episodes of The Walking Dead, and there's a lot of violence.
Mm-hmm.
There's some saucy scenes sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And there's no awkwardness between me and my
Okay.
mom. I don't know.
Because she loves violence and zombies
She
as much as the next
loves-
girl? Is that what it
She loves
is?
The Walking Dead. She has Walking Dead attire. She loves to dress up.
So, but now, have there been situations where maybe you were watching a movie with her?
There has with my father-in-law.
Yes. Okay, because he's conservative. He's a conservative
very
individual.
Conservative, yes, he is very conservative. And we went to Jared and I and my father-in-law. We went to see the movie Crank. If you don't know that movie, it is very fast-paced.
Yeah, a lot of people
a lot of sex
aren't familiar
in
with that movie. So, Jason Statham?
Yes, he's in it.
Yeah,
He's,
it's a
the
Jason
star.
Statham movie, this kind of weird action movie where
If he stops moving, he dies. So it's all about, the adrenaline is pumping. And
So he's
he has-
essentially on crank,
Yeah,
the
he's
whole
cranked.
time.
The entire movie is so fast, you have to keep your eyes open. You can't blink.
I think
else
it's
you miss
something
the
where
scene.
his heart rate can't get down below a
And it
certain
slows-
level or he'll die.
He'll die.
So,
and so if he
his
slows
heart rate
down, he has to
be
go,
crazy.
and there's one scene where his heart rate is starting to drop. So he has to have sex. And he has sex in public, and it's everywhere. And he's going, it's very fast as he's trying to get his heart rate going. And
you're watching that with
I'm
your
watching that with my
father-in-law.
father-in-law. That's kind of weird a little bit,
Yeah. Did he have any reaction? Could you tell he was uncomfortable?
Oh, he was
or-
watching. He said, and he likes to talk during movies.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, "Whoa, wow, okay," and I'm like,
Speaking of talking during movies, this is a little mini rant sidebar. Over the weekend, I was at a lake house with other friends and stuff. These are all friends. If we went to a movie theater, okay, we all would just sit there and watch the movie.
Right.
So we're watching a movie. We're watching the 3 Billboards movie, and it's good, but it's not. It's a fairly quiet movie.
Yeah.
And they would not shut up. Like, they kept talking to each other and asking
that's
each, hey, what's that
different.
guy doing? What are you, 7? Stop doing that.
But it's different when you're not in the theater. When you're, it's
It's
almost
still a
impossible
movie.
though.
Shut up!
But it's almost impossible though to have like a group of people watch a movie and really watch the movie. I've found out that it's
Because then
just never
someone
gonna
asks a
happen.
stupid question, and then someone else answers it, and then, of course, what'd they just say? I don't know. I didn't hear it. Now we don't hear
Yeah.
anything. Like, hey, can you rewind it? No!
Yeah, usually you have 1 or 2 people that are really focused and trying to hear the details.
And then, of course,
understand
I'm all right, I'll put the subtitles on. So what'd
Yeah.
you put the subtitles on for? Because you won't stop talking. I mean, what do you mean?
When you said the movie was great, do you really know if it was good or not?
I know it was.
Okay.
But I know I probably need to see it again because I think there were certain things I
Yeah.
missed because they
probably.
wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah, but it happens like that.
Who's he? I think he's the killer. Maybe it's the stop it. Stop talking right now.
I know I do that. If we're at someone's house and we're watching a movie, I will start talking and we'll be chatting about the movie or maybe something else. And there's one person, usually Jared, and he's trying to really
Right,
hear
you're trying
it.
to focus.
Yeah.
And then you're always phoning, hey, what'd they just say, Jared? Why don't you
Like,
focus?
what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Why don't you write it down, okay? Pass
Write
notes
it
to each other
down.
like you're in math class from back in the day. I'm talking about watching movies. I watched The Hangover 2 with my mom.
Oh.
That got
okay.
awkward. That did get awkward.
Did she say anything?
I'm a grown man, and I am who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have flowery language around pretty much everybody, and I don't apologize for that, and that's fine. And I try not to be embarrassed about anything. But I'm not going to lie, and it caught me off guard because I hadn't seen the movie and I didn't see it coming, is when Ed Helms' character sleeps with that hooker and then finds out the hooker was a man or transgender. I'm not even sure which one it was. And then talking about the love between the two of them
And you're
with
sitting
my
beside your
mom
mom.
sitting there. Yes.
But did she say anything to look at you? Did she want to talk about the scene?
I just... The additional problem I had is I found that scene to be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
But how hard can you really laugh when your mom is in the room? You just have to think, Yes, this is scientific. This is a documentary. Yes.
God.
People have love in different ways, and that's how this goes.
Yeah.
And you really want to laugh out loud about all of it.
He said, "Ooh, let's just drink my beverage
Yeah,
right here."
yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna go pee. Is this over yet? And of course, then it kept not being over. It kept taking another level and another level and another level, and those are a lot of levels.
Yeah.
And again, hilarious. I just shouldn't watch movies with people.
But
I
maybe
think
she
that's
wants
what
to
it
laugh
is.
too, because there's
Maybe.
certain movies where it's very X-rated, and my mom will laugh so hard that it makes me like, "Mom!" Like, it's
So
funny.
what Monica's saying is when she and her ma are watching porn together, which seems to happen.
No.
Some people, they get together to watch all of the different Oscar-nominated movies. So you can, when the Academy Awards. Monica does it with her mom, but it's for the AVN Awards.
No, no.
Like, all right, tonight we're going to sit down and we are going to study Best Threesome. And
No.
we're really going to
But
get
it's
down
like
to this. We're going to consult our notes and we're going to figure out if we
Like
agree or
those
disagree with the
comedies like
winner.
that. She laughs really hard. She enjoys it. Yeah.
A likely story.
Ew. No, but it's not like The Neighbors, but one of them, and it was about, they had some kind of dick sucking joke. And I was like, I didn't want to laugh. My mom was just laughing.
Okay, y'all have a great day, and we will catch you tomorrow. The end of it.